If you were a dragon, what kind of dragon would you be? Please be as specific as possible.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tuesday, February 4th, 2020 edition of Zeeplecast. Zeeplecast 9, Return of the Queen.
Hi.
Hello. Yes, it book.
I'm streaming, so if you want to see my perspective as we play individual runs of Gungeon, if you want to see a professional Gungeoneer, stick with Gale. If you want to see someone who barely plays the game at all, you can come with me, and I'll try my best to entertain you through my failure.
Yeah. All right. So
Right.
we're getting calls for Biscotti, but Biscotti is not here.
Biscotti's in my chat.
Oh, he's in your chat. Oh, I don't have your chat up. You can keep secrets from me.
I have your chat up.
I can only have one chat up at a time because the chat lives on my phone.
Fair enough.
Oh, it's so fast. Oh, I hate it. Okay, we're gonna ramp it.
All right.
It's gotta be slow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got hello, welcome to Scotty, Bones and Dead and Bones. I try not to be Dead and Bones, but if you want to be Dead and Bones, I guess.
All right.
Work's on Gale, Scotty's on me, I guess.
Well enough. All right.
All right.
If you could be any kind of dragon,
Yes.
what would you be? I'm gonna get started here on a gunslinger run, doing just
Go ahead.
a little bit of speed run practice, and we'll see what we can get going. What will you be doing today?
Just playing?
Just playing. Seems good.
I don't know any of the special things that you can do. I haven't even got.
Okay.
I've never reached the 3rd level. I've only gotten as far as the 2nd, and that was once. So just that's what you're in for when you watch this. All right, you're. Instance of distracted, probably not gonna reach level 2. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. You know that'll happen.
It's fine. It's fine.
People are saying the
can
title
pet
is
the
all
dog.
wrong. You can pet
Why
the
is
dog.
the title wrong?
Oh.
I'm playing Hunter.
We play so little damn Gungeon on this stream that he's like, wait a second. Change your title, Gale. You don't play Gungeon anymore. But no. It's true. We return to the gun.
So what is
Looks like Zeeple's back on the menu.
Is true.
All right.
Alright. Oh, you would be Dead and Bones. That's the dragons. Scotty would be a Dead and Bones dragon.
Dead and Bones dragon. You know what? There are
What
some
kind of
cool
kind of
Dead and
dragon?
Bones dragons. You know, I
like the
respect it.
bone snapper or whatever from
Bones.
How to Train Your Dragon. That one. Bone
Yeah.
snapper.
All right. Bone snapper. All right.
That's a good dragon.
So what dragon would I be? Good start. I'd probably be, I don't know, I like lightning dragons. Just because, like, it's such a weird breath weapon to breathe lightning. But also lightning is like pure power. So, like, who isn't into that, you know?
I see.
The just acid as a breath weapon is like the most metal thing ever. So like Black Dragon, you know I gotta be thinking about the Black Dragon. So it's got my heart's pulled in so many different directions already.
I see. You're basing your decisions based off the dragons you are familiar with.
Based on the dragons I'm familiar with, yes.
Which are the D&D dragons.
The D&D dragons.
Which are good, high-quality dragons to base your dragon-based lore off of, as they are detailed and well-made and thought out.
Yes,
So,
they
good
are.
choice. Good choice. Good choice.
No, noob. No co-op today. No
It's not
kooks.
called what?
Co-op takes too much brain power. Maybe
Hey.
maybe some other segment, but the first segment is so we can answer dragon questions.
Dragon questions are important.
My muscle memory for this game is like, it's so gone. I've been playing Nuclear Throne a lot lately, trying to get good at that game finally, and just all of my Gungeon skill has slowly turned to rust over the last few weeks, and it's just close to gone. But I mean, it's still there. Just gotta shake the rust off. You know how it is.
Yeah, it's like riding a bicycle.
Like riding a bicycle, yeah.
Like, you put it away for the winter, or at least most people do. And then
most people who aren't hardcore.
I ride my bike to work, okay? So I don't put it away. I still use it. I ride it like maybe 4 to 5 times a week nowadays.
4 to 5 times a week. It's seeing some good use at that point.
Oh yeah.
At that speed.
It is nice. It's not like I live super far away or anything. So, but alright, so you would be, so did you actually make a decision? Are you a lightning or a acid dragon?
What was the very specifics? What was the specifics of the question? Like, what was the nitty gritty of it?
It was depending, like,
how
if you have a
phrased?
preference, would you, for example, you could be preference between of like type of dragon. More by type, I mean like a wyvern or a traditional dragon, European dragon, a lung dragon, or a mental dragon, drake.
I do like the traditional Western dragon. Broad body, big wings, tail. I am a fan of the traditional Western dragon that you see in D&D and games like that.
Good choice. And of course, other details.
And of those dragons, I gotta say Acid Dragon, the Black Dragon, has my heart. For today, ask the question another day, might get another answer.
You like those big curved horns?
Big curved horns.
They got those big curved, like, jaw horns. Yeah, black dragons do. Very fun.
Not so familiar with that, but, I'll probably look that up after the stream. Give it a look-see.
I believe so. It's either it might be a slightly different dragon, but I'm pretty sure the black dragon was the one with the big old curves. I do know their lair.
Their lair?
Which is, swamps. Duh.
Swamps.
Yeah, specifically acid swamps, but
Acid swamps. That's about the most enticing name for a biome I've ever heard.
Well, they're acid swamps, primarily because
the dragons live there.
Works, yeah, because the dragons live there. It's called a layer effect and whatnot. It's an actual thing in D&D about like various monsters, or high-level monsters have.
They influence
have
their surroundings.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Very cool. And also, that's a very nice emote, Father. Good job. You got a new emote. It's called Streamer Love.
Oh, yeah, I have a new emote too.
Oh.
You can use it in your chat now. And I could use it, but my hands are full. Because I'm a professional.
Yeah.
But yeah, after about what feels like, a short eternity, but was really just probably about 2 weeks, my emote finally cleared. And already...
Wait, does that mean I can use it?
Yes, that means you can use it. As a subscriber to my wonderful and educational channel.
It's pretty. I like it.
Thank
Good job.
Thank you. It could use a little work. Even like looking at it, I can see there's things I would change. Like the style of emotes generally prioritizes the head region more than the upper body, because the head is more emotive. So generally you see less upper body and more head. So emotes tend to cut off around the armpits. So yeah, that's a little thing I've learned just from looking at my emotes and comparing it to other people's emotes. I mean, like subconsciously. I don't have like a bunch of emotes. They're like, what's the difference between my emote and these people's emotes? No, it's an intuitive process.
Yeah, if you did that, that'd be called like that's called research.
That's called research.
Artistic research. where you look at lots of different pieces of art and find like the differences, things, and like the different styles and it's the whole shebang.
The whole shebang. All of the shebang.
Yes.
Without exception. All of it.
Every single shebang.
Alright. What is your answer for the dragon question? Getting back to the question.
You see, it's harder for me because I know more about dragons.
You know more. You're just a big old dragon nerd.
I am.
Big old dragon nerd.
Alright. Personally, I'm fond of Western style dragons do hold a special place in my heart. I'm really fond of the long serpentine bodies of the lung dragons.
The lung dragons.
Oriental dragons, yes.
Yeah, those are
and I especially like the idea of just the size that some of those dragons are depicted as, which is positively gigantic. Like I've seen like pictures of like people who drew like large dragons or serpents or whatever.
Wyvern. What is a wyvern per se?
A wyvern? Oh,
yes.
Yeah. To classify the different dragons, you have the traditional dragon, which is 4 legs and 2 wings. And that is the traditional dragons. Wyverns have 2 wings and 2 legs. Sometimes the wings being also functioning as the front legs of the dragon, such as Hookfang from How to Train Your Dragon. That or Stormfly from How to Train Your Dragon. Both of those dragons, technically wyverns, or of the wyvern body type, which is the drakes. On the other hand, drakes are 4 legs, no wings.
4 legs, no wings. I
Yeah.
see. I thought a drake was just like, I don't know. I thought it was a gender thing. Like a no. Okay. A drake. So a drake is a dragon with no wings.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. But so they're just big. So I'm fond of the lung dragons. I've seen depictions of like the giant serpentine bodies, like set in the distant mountains or whatever, and stuff. And like maybe like it's kind of foggy, so you don't notice it at first, and then it moves. And it's just like a whole chunk of the mountain just moves.
Ooh, big dragons. Oh,
yeah, big, massive dragons are like in the distance. Those are really cool pictures to look at, and I like those a lot.
Alright. So. That's cool. Alright, what are you narrowing it down from? What are like your top 3 dragons?
Top 3. Well, you got the massive lung dragon. It's like those big, long, majestic, like fur or whatever and everything. Those amazing. And then I was thinking, and lung dragons are interesting, especially from Chinese lore, as they are often considered like river spirits or essentially powerful spirits, and that have the ability to control the large parts of the world and such. for example, such as rivers or weather, and so they're usually wither or weather spirits and such.
Weather spirits. Interesting.
Yeah, so a giant tornado, that's a dragon. Or at least the result of a powerful dragon. And they, specifically the more powerful ones, have the ability to, for example, change their size. And so those are like really interesting, like culturally wise and everything. And like you got the whole dance of the dragons and stuff, which is an actual complex dance that was done in Chinese culture, and where you got those, those like classic Chinese dragon costumes with the people and the things.
Oh yes,
the
yes.
sticks.
I have seen Mulan.
Yeah. Well, the actual dragon part of that is actually really well, traditionally those were made of like heavy woods and stuff. So imagine like dancing around with like a 40-pound like thing, and you have to be perfectly coordinated with other people, and you're oftentimes raising it far above your own head. So, up and down for like a good long while.
That sounds kind of difficult to manage.
It's extremely difficult, which is why you got the kind of shorter ones, which only have like maybe 4 to 5 segments, which are like really short ones. But then you got ones out there with like, I don't know. I can't remember what the largest one was. I don't remember what the largest one ever was, but of course that one was mainly.
I mean, when people make things large, like for the meme, like in the interest of largeness, they can get pretty big, like impractically large.
Oh, but it was still practical, and it was actually one of the
practical to be like as a costume for like 40 people.
Yeah, it was actually one of the most impressive ones thus far. It was made for a special event, and of course that one they didn't use the traditional like wood, because nowadays they have got like lighter means and stuff for making like the frame and stuff. But it's got to be, the frame's got to be the reason why it was made of like wood and stuff is because the frame's got to be strong to withstand all the wiggling.
To withstand the wiggling. Yes, sounds reasonable.
Yeah, so yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
It is interesting. At least I think so, for sure.
Key here.
So that's one of the reasons I do. So that's why I really like the lungs Chinese style dragons stuff. But the you can already tell. So let's see, top 3. What's another one?
Top 3. All right. Just narrow it down one at a time.
Narrow it down one at a time. Then you got the European style dragons. Specifically, I am fond of the D&D-esque dragons, and out of all of the D&D dragons, I would have to say that the silver dragon is probably my favorite.
Oh, the silver dragon is nice.
Yes, it's very nice. It's got like interesting bits of like the way the silver dragons like act and stuff, with the fact that they're besides copper dragons, probably one of the more like friendly towards humanoid dragons. Like normally, the top 3 D&D dragons that interact with humanoids on a semi-regular basis would in fact be copper dragons, brass dragons, and then silver dragons.
Copper, brass, and silver. Right.
Copper dragons interact with humanoids because they're kind of slightly mischievous, like in a good-natured way, but and then you've got the bronze dragons, which they like to fight for a just cause. And also gold. But,
and also gold. Yes, I
dragons.
too fight for a just cause and gold.
I mean, if your cause is just enough, you may be able to convince him to do it for free.
Yeah.
Dragons got their own business, all right.
They got their own. They got their own stuff.
Yeah, but otherwise and then the silver dragons just their hordes are actually mostly comprised of like cultural artworks and like cultural items rather than gold and such. They're far more interested far more interested in like books, scrolls, artworks, and things like that than they are like scrolls of any or gold of any kind, really. So, and when they interact with humans on the things, it's just because they like to see what all the city life is about or whatnot. And sometimes they oftentimes can befriend humans, and then as a result, because they live so long, befriends their entire family.
Their entire family, as is called for. Like when you live that long.
Could you imagine? You just like you have a family, and then you just like you have like they call him Uncle, I don't know, Aronox or whatever. And it's just a silver dragon. Uncle Aronox, Uncle Aronox.
Just your family friend is not just another person. No, it's like actually an ancient dragon who's older than everyone else you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Yeah, so that's probably one of them. So I find it very interesting. And then, of course, you've got the drakes. I'd have to say drakes are also in my top 3.
You know
I'm not going to bother ordering these
drakes?
in 1, 2, and 3.
Huh. I would think like drakes are among the less interesting ones, given that they don't fly.
Well, just because a dragon can't I know everybody, How to Train Your Dragon, a downed dragon is a dead dragon or whatnot, but hey, even in How to Train Your Dragon, there are some dragons that have no wings.
Now, a downed dragon is a dragon that did fly but doesn't anymore. But a dragon that never flew is not downed.
True. Important distinction.
Important distinction.
That I was kind of trying to make. But I think drakes are very interesting because that way you get... in some of the like artwork and pictures I've seen of drakes, they can have like 4 legs, which is the traditional kind of drake, but oftentimes people tend to add more than 4, so up to like 6, maybe 8 legs at a time, which is okay. Dragons, being fantasy creatures and whatnot, are in fact up to a lot of interpretation, which is part of the fun of them.
6 or 8 legs, that's a lot of legs.
It's very cool.
That's a lot.
It's very interesting. Multi-limbed things. And so I do like the drakes. There's slightly less on drakes than there are on like other dragons and whatnot. But I like the idea of like, a giant lizard rustling through the underbrush. And
giant lizards.
So that would be my top 3.
That's like the more traditional dangerous reptile, where it's like it's just hanging out, in a place where maybe you could see it if you knew where to look. But do you know where to look?
Exactly.
That's why they're dangerous. Because they have the stealth. The massive stealth advantage. So how is your run going, by the way?
I'm currently on the boss.
Of first floor?
Yep.
Cool. I am currently in the second secret zone. I'm doing sort of an all zones, all bosses kind of speed run, and I already beansed my run just a little bit by angering the shopkeeper. So it's looking like it's a good start. Very auspicious.
Very auspicious, I'm sure. Although I did get a really good passive item of slowing all bullets, or all enemy bullets.
That's a nice one.
It is nice. It's making this much easier.
It's very useful. What do you think of the pixel art aesthetic of this game?
I love pixel art. I find it a very nice aesthetic, and I enjoy it a lot. And that's one of the reasons why games like Rain World and whatnot appeal to me, is in part because of their
aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
Those two games, they do have a nice simple aesthetic. I love the idea of just how much you can do with just a few
squares.
Just a few little pixels here and there.
I mean, if you
Very
look
nice.
at the top 2 best, most sold games of all time,
Most sold games of all time.
then
They are.
They are, well, let's see. It used to be, the most sold game of all time used to be Tetris. But it was actually in spring 2019 on around Minecraft's 10th anniversary. Minecraft finally outdid Tetris. It is now the #1 most sold game of all time. And if you notice things about those games, it is both
They're
cubes
both
and squares.
Cube.
Human brain love cube. It's just the facts.
Human brain love cube. Cube favorite shape. Love cube so much. Want to make most sold game in all of history.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hello.
It's pretty nice.
Ah, yes. It's alright. Well, look at that. Ooh, fire. Oh, dude. That's pretty cool. Huh. I didn't know about that synergy. Ah, beansed it. It's so beansed. Oh, big hecked.
But yes. Sorry, I nerded. Hey, you asked me earlier in the little pre-stream warm-up to nerd out about dragons, and now I've done that.
It's completely inept. Chat, please help.
I'm sure it's fine.
Chat, help. This gun is completely. It's the worst gun ever.
I'm sure it can't be that bad.
It does like.
Oh, I died.
It does pitchfork damage.
Pitchfork damage?
It does pitchfork damage. Yeah, do you know the pitchfork? The pitchfork doesn't do very much damage at all. Which is why the flame hand is better. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, it's the buzzsaw. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I knew there was... Okay. We're gonna say that I knew there was a great option all along.
Got it.
I found the saw blade option on the Mega Hand. And now the gun doesn't suck anymore. It's also out of ammo now, because it goes quickly.
Because you're very adept at this game.
Just so adept. Big adept. Real talk though, there's like 1 billion synergies, and that's 1 billion is too many for the human brain. I don't know if you knew that or not, but
I mean, is it?
It's too many for my brain. I don't know, maybe someone with a very well organized brain could do it, but it's not for me.
I mean, like Tony Stark or something.
Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps and his giant brain. So, you know, maybe. Maybe.
I mean, it's true. The guy's really intelligent.
Hip holster.
Though technically not the most intelligent person in the Marvel Universe.
Isn't he like... Isn't it a tie between him and Reed Richards?
Well, it depends on how extensive you want to go into the Marvel Universe. As there is Tony Stark, Reed Richards, then you've got Spider-Man, he's also up there, and then you've got that 12-year-old girl.
And then you have a 12-year-old girl.
The 12-year-old girl who is a regular 12-year-old girl, except for, yes, she's super smart, and she is telepathically connected to a giant red T-Rex.
I love that whole sentence. That whole sentence is very comic books.
Yeah, pretty much.
It would... Real talk, though, if that was describing anime, I would probably describe that as very anime, too. Just some forms of media are they're just very strong in their expressions. Like, they just insist on being, you know, out there.
Yes. Right. ADHD just reminded me. You've also got Black Panther's sister, Shuri.
Black Panther's sister. Oh, Noob heard Spider-Man. Spider-Man,
Yes.
in some iterations of Spider-Man, because there's been like
It's true.
30 iterations of Spider-Man.
Peter Parker, not Miles Morales.
Not Peter Parker, not Miles Morales.
Of course, there is different versions of all of their smartness. For example, Tony Stark is engineering. Peter Parker is chemistry. Reed Richards is, physics, atomic sciences, and such like that. Hank Pym, that's another one. Hank Pym is, Pym particle.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's like not alive anymore in the cinematic universe?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. It depends. I don't know much about the cinematic universe.
I only know the cinematic universe and what nerds tell me in YouTube videos about the comic books universe.
And sometimes in real life.
And sometimes in real life. That too. There's a couple guys I follow on YouTube, mostly just the one who does like these spirited breakdowns of like the plot of comic books.
Oh yeah, I think I know that guy. He did the Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. I like that one. Are
you talking about Comics Explained?
I think so. It's been a while since I watched any of his videos, but I remember watching videos of somebody who did that.
All right, yeah, that sounds like one of his videos.
Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe was a very interesting plot arc.
Yeah, I would describe his style as nerding out, but in the best possible way. He's like so enthusiastic. I don't know how I found him, but like I think his one of his videos about World War Hulk hit the algorithm, and it made its way to me, and I found it very nice. Oh. Chat, you would tell me if I missed rats somewhere, because I gotta fight a rat. I gotta beat up a rat. So you tell me if there's rats around here.
Rat man!
I beans this shop so bad. Oh, that's what happens when you... That's what happens when you speedrun. You just like, you go so fast that like you just make terrible mistakes. Because you can't take 5 seconds to stop and think about what you're doing. Because every second counts.
I mean, that's why I don't do speedruns. I mean, I got nothing against people who do, and I find watching them pretty darn interesting. But
yeah,
personally, don't do it.
Yes, you can't get over here without walking.
Yeah. I've been like that about speedruns for a while until eventually I said, you know, I've done everything in this stupid game. This wonderful game. I call things stupid humorously. I call them stupid lovingly.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't everybody?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't claim to speak for everybody. Everybody.
Quick question: are blue chests or green chests better?
Green chests are higher tier.
Okay.
All right. The chickens killed the boss. It was very good. Oh. Ah.
Right.
Wait. Oh, there's a key. Oh, good. Oh, God.
Good.
There's the key. Very good. Free item now, free item later. We'll say later. Oh, I have to find the rats. Do I have a goop gun? I don't appear to have a goop gun. This could get a little bit messy. Oh boy, alright. Could you pick... What kind of dragon are you feeling most...
What was that?
Gesundheit. What? Oh, I found it. What kind of dragon are you feeling most like today?
Oh.
What kind of dragon am I feeling most like today?
Come here, kitty.
Go in here. Yes. We'll just...
Probably, let's see. What dragon am I feeling most like today? I'm thinking either a lung or a drake dragon.
Lung or a drake. Okay.
Like a lung dragon because they're massive, majestic, and amazing.
Massive, majestic, amazing. All
But
things
also,
I
you know,
aspire to be.
mysterious. They're the
Except not
dragons you
massive.
expect to come out of the mist.
Yeah. They do have that element of mystery, but partly because they show up less in our mythology.
Yes.
Okay, moving on. 5, 6. Oh god, it's been so long.
It's so long.
There's
you say?
a puzzle that I used to have memorized, and now I don't have it memorized.
I mean, it's probably in there somewhere. Just,
Oh
you filed it
no!
away.
Oh, I almost beansed it big time. Right, up, left.
You probably still have it in your brain.
I'm using a different save file now than I did back then. So I would have taken a wrong turn immediately, and that would have been bad. All right.
Yes, I can imagine.
Right. All right. Probably just a little bit of radio silence as I try to figure this out.
Nope, no worries.
All right.
I will fill the silence.
With rhythmic sneezing. No.
Achoo, 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 achoo. There's a song that's how it starts. I think it's a VeggieTales song. I can't remember. There's a VeggieTales song that involves sneezing. I remember it. I remember it from my childhood. I don't know anything else about the song. I just know that it involves sneezing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'll have to look at that up later. Maybe I'll put it in the Discord.
Up number 2. Oh.
But
Oh, it's so beans. It's big beans. All right.
Big beans? Oh no! Quick, put them in a pan. Make some baked beans. Make some baked beans.
Left.
Do you like baked beans?
I do like baked beans as a matter of... Yes. As a matter of yes, I do. Oh.
That's good.
My dude left. Tragic. There was a dude.
There's a dude.
There was a dude, and then he left. Alright, I have to figure out. Okay, that was easy.
I see.
This. Okay.
By dude, do you mean like the key dude?
There was the dude who's like the ammo drop dude who could be anything.
Oh.
And he was cursed.
He was cursed.
He was cursed.
That's no good.
I mean, it's good for me if I can fight him. Because cursed dudes give more rewards.
They do. Ooh.
They
You learn
do.
something new every day.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the wrong direction. Let's try that again. Took a wrong turn.
Should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
The way the overlay for my chat works is that it's kind of like dead right on top of the map. It's semi-transparent, but it's still sometimes difficult to see. It glitched out or something, and I can't move it. Otherwise, I would have moved it.
Okay. I'm super rusty at this fight. Oh, I used to have this down pat. That's okay. We're,
Yeah, I mean, it's not like this is your Gungeon speedrun or anything. I mean, I know you're... I'm not saying that it just... I mean, you're like, this is a casual stream of
It
chatting.
said casual. It's a casual.
Try not to take yourself too seriously.
Don't you know I don't do casual. I don't do casual. All I do is hardcore speedruns and Richard Nixon impersonations.
Impersonations, you say?
Did I had to have told you the Richard Nixon impersonation I learned. Because I can't do it right now. Again, my brain is full of... Well, my brain was full of bullets, but now my brain is full of rat.
Full of rats?
Rat. I'm beating up a rat. That's not a euphemism.
You're beating up a rat. I see. Well, I hope the rat is putting up a hell of a fight.
You'll understand when...
Someday?
You'll understand someday.
Someday.
So just some days... Sometimes you gotta fight a rat. You know what I'm saying?
Some days you gotta fight a rat. It's like New York City. Granted, I don't really know much about New York City. I've never been there. But from what I do know, rats. New York City rats.
New York City rats. I hear they're big. They're like big spicy rats.
Big spicy rats. There's like that subway rat that's commonly found dragging away pieces of pizza.
That totally sounds like a vine.
I don't know if it's a vine, but I know there's like multiple images of the same subway and likely the same rat.
I am done slapping the rat. Not a euphemism.
You're done slapping the rat, not a euphemism. What would that even be a euphemism for?
Ooh, look at all this cool crap. Right. Now we have the loot.
Heck yeah, loot. Loot is fun.
Oh, hold on.
A lute is also a musical instrument. Now, you don't play any musical instruments, do you?
Do I play any musical instruments? I dabble.
Or have you in the past?
I dabble in piano a little bit. I have sang. I do whistle, but you know, whether that's an instrument is it's
I mean, have you ever... There are professional whistling competitions, so I would say so.
professional whistling competitions. That sounds very hardcore and perhaps by extension up my alley, but you know.
Yeah. I mean, granted, those things are pretty ridiculous. Like the whistling Flight of the Bumblebee or whatever.
Whistling Flight of the Bumblebee. That's hard.
Yes, it is hard.
That's a no joke. That's why it's impressive, because it's hard. Exactly. Just sum it up.
If things were easy, nobody would be impressed when you did them.
Fair enough.
Nobody's impressed when you breathe.
Nobody is impressed when you breathe. I love the simplicity of that sentence. It's just so nice.
You have to actually do something. Or learn something, I guess. That also counts.
It's not. Hello, Weatherbound, and welcome to the show. Zeeplecast 9. Return of the Queen. Book got a new computer, and her stream isn't stupid anymore.
I exist! I'm real! I'm a fully realized creation! I'm multi-dimensional!
Okay, now it sounds like you were you were literally animated before, and
I was quoting. I was quoting a character named Taco Taco.
You gotta share that in Discord, because now I'm interested.
Okay, it wasn't a one-for-one quote because I don't actually remember the entirety of the quote, but it's great.
Still though, sounds pretty great.
He's a wizard.
He's a wizard. Oh, okay. Do I have?
But yes.
Jonk.
It's actually a character from the Adventure Zone.
From Adventure Zone. Okay.
Yes, you know that thing.
You know that thing. I do know that thing.
I told you about it before,
It's 3
previously,
items.
in the past.
Yeah, I've also seen it on bookshelves at my local bookstore.
They do have a book, but they were first and foremost a podcast.
A podcast. You know what? Is it?
Yep, the book came after the podcast was
Right. I forget. Is
well
it
underway.
Is it free? Can I observe this?
It is free. Yes, it's 100%
freedom.
free.
Free.
Yes, to quote that
Subway
TurboTax commercial that keeps
free?
showing up everywhere.
Oh,
I keep forgetting I can roll.
Put roll somewhere sensible, like on the space bar. I don't know why people don't just put it on the space bar. They're like, nah, I'm gonna keep the roll on the mouse like God intended. And I'm like, while I appreciate your absurd and ridiculous stubbornness, never mind, I don't appreciate it. It's stupid. Don't do that. Oh god, look. I remember, like, struggling with controls that just weren't right for my hands. So I don't want people to experience that, you know? Or maybe they have to experience it before they can even appreciate, you know, why. So, you know.
Nah, I'm just stubborn.
Just stubborn. Well,
you know my hand setup when I play Hollow Knight. Don't even.
you showed me that weird ass thing your pinky does after years of using the shift to run in Minecraft. I can never use shift to run. It's like the worst. It just contorts your hand in a bizarre way. How do you live?
Well, what other button would I use? Control?
Just, I don't know, Alt. And then you just...
Alt?
I mean, you can't run and jump at the same time, but hopefully you don't need to do both. You probably do need to do both.
You really do need... It's actually a common, like, thing that people do in Minecraft is jump and run.
Get one of those fancy gaming mice. Just go to Walmart, get a $20 mouse that has 2 extra buttons on the side.
This mouse does have 2 extra buttons on the
Then
side.
use those.
I don't need... Why would I want...
So you don't have weird defunct hands.
You can also run in Minecraft by pressing shift. Or, not shift, control. Left control.
Left control. You know what? I respect it. That sounds reasonable.
Yeah. So you can either... That's how you sprint. And also, you don't sprint by pressing shift in Minecraft.
What's the shift button for? Is that crouch?
Yeah, shift is crouched, which is infinitely more useful than...
Okay, well, what's the run button then?
Control, otherwise you double tap W.
God, that's even worse. That's even farther. You have to send your pinky to the nether realm just to run.
I usually double tap W. I don't use control. Unless I need to,
What kind of bizarre-ass world have we created?
What do you mean?
I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
It's the default controls of the game I grew up with, alright?
This is my beef with default controls. People are like, well, it's the default controls. It must, by definition, be the best control setup. Otherwise, like, why would it be default? Why would they intentionally include a suboptimal control scheme as the default? Look, sometimes, you know, people spend... Here's the thing. The majority of your time is, like, is spent building the game. And you really rely on the playtesters to have common sense. So what I'm saying is that the playtesters were like...
It's the playtesters' fault.
It's the playtesters' fault. They're like, yeah, I like it when my hands do eldritch things. Give me some more of that.
I like pain.
Oh, weird little
pain is
pain-mongers.
neat. That, or maybe they just find joy knowing other people will suffer.
Oh, God. Sadists. Sadistic playtesters.
They're either masochists or sadists. Your choice.
They could be both. Nothing is stopping
They
you
could
from
be
being
both.
both.
true. We don't want to be exclusionary. You can be
We
both
wouldn't.
if you really want to.
We wouldn't mean to exclude.
Of course not. That would be terrible.
It's like... Okay.
Terrible. Terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible damage.
Turb.
Okay, now it's...
Turb.
Now we're like deep frying memes. We're like real time deep frying the memes. Real frying. Real fry deep time. Time real fry deep. The meme.
I don't know why I thought it was really funny, but for some reason, just the thought of turb. Turb.
Sometimes it's just one silly little meme that gets you.
Yeah.
It's good to be alive and enjoy the stupid memes.
So it's common knowledge that the game I grew up on was Minecraft. Is there any games or media that you grew up on?
What games or media did I grow up on? I was a Super Nintendo guy. And after that, N64. So I look back on many of those titles with a certain fondness. There was a long time ago. There was, I played Super Bomberman for the Super Nintendo with my grandmother. Not the grandmother, like, who's behind me right now. But, my other grandma on my other side of my family. So that game holds a pretty special place in my stinky old man heart.
Stinky old man heart. Lol.
You can't just say, in my heart of hearts. No, I'm too jaded. I have to make it, you gotta make a joke out of it now. That's just the world we live in.
Stinky old man heart.
My stinky old man heart.
Sounds like my dad.
Sounds like my dad, honestly.
Great. More proof.
That's just how dads are, like, you
It's
just,
just dads are. Except, for the longest, I didn't grow up on dad jokes because that's not how my dad did things. So we had to find our dad jokes from the internet and tell it to each other. How sad of existence is that? Own father didn't tell us dad jokes.
Your own father
He's
won't
learning
tell you.
now.
No, here's the thing. You think it was a curse not to experience the dad jokes from the dad, but had you had dad jokes fresh from the source, you might be feeling differently. It's one of those things like you don't know what you're missing. And sometimes what you're missing is actually like terrible.
Nah.
You gotta have some perspective about these things. But at the same time, how can you have perspective if you don't know?
Yeah. Ah.
That was a great sound. That was like, just became just stretched and dramatic. More deep-fried real-life memes.
Deep-fried real-life memes. Get your helping here. At the Zeeplecast.
At the Zeepo. See?
At the Zeepo.
We have a specialty now. We deep fry.
At the Zeepodome.
We deep fry real life. And if you thought it didn't make sense when I said it there, wait till you watch the show.
I've made a mistake.
I mean,
Too many slimes.
I'm not allowed to agree without seeing what you've done.
You know what? That's probably wise of you. I love my doggo.
Oh, doggos are nice. I have a dog on me right now. I didn't ask for this, but
I was talking about the doggo in the game, but
You know what?
that's-
All doggos, both real and virtual. And really virtual.
all dogs are good boys.
All dogs are good boys.
Is true.
And girls, yes. Some of them are girls.
True.
Unless,
I'm sorry.
what if the boys were the girls, though? What if all the good girls were also good boys?
Well,
What
now
then?
we're just getting heavy.
That's like heavy, dude. I don't know.
That's an actual, believe it or not, actual controversial topic.
Oh, I've had my fair share of weird controversial topics.
Weird controversy. It's where the world exists.
Weird.
What
The
even
internet
is-
just loves weird controversy. Like some people, they're just like big old drama hogs, and they're like, "Yeah, give me the drama. Give me the drama. I like it." And some people are just like, "Dude, what if the good girls are also good boys?"
What if all of the oceans were replaced by dense jungle?
What if all the oceans were replaced by dense jungle? That's a
Like, equally as deep. Like, that's how tall the trees are.
like
How big and tall the trees are. Like, you know, a mile or miles high or whatnot.
dude.
It's just, the deeper you go, the darker it gets, the more crazy creatures you find. Could you imagine that the equivalent of a blue whale in that jungle?
Huh? Yeah, but you can't have whales.
Yeah, the equivalent.
The equivalent. Well, that's the thing. You can't have an equivalent because the water supports the weight of the whale. So it's very hard to have land whales. Yeah,
True.
I know
but
what
you
you're
could just
thinking,
have an
Chad.
equally massive
Land
creature.
whales.
An equally massive creature. Why could we? Let's have land whales. Why not?
Uh,
They're mammals.
I mean, their bones would break under the stress of living on the earth. It's just, it's a no-go. It's a no bueno.
They're mammals. Did you know that lobsters technically don't stop growing?
Lobsters don't stop growing. I mean, I believe that. That's why they have
It's
to.
true.
That's why they have to molt, is because they
Ow.
grow. But
Yep, and at one point, if a lobster just keeps growing, at one point it'll get so large that it can't actually move. Its exoskeleton is too heavy for its muscles, internal muscles to move. So it's just there until it starves to death and dies.
wow, and nature didn't build a fail-safe in. They're like, nah, you're old. You probably had a good chance to reproduce. You just die now.
Yep. Yep.
Nature-
No, it's more like nature didn't expect them to survive that long, so it didn't add one. Like, yeah, you'll just keep growing forever. It's fine. The bigger you are, the better. Until you.
I loved how it's like, yeah, you just grow bigger and stronger, except you won't actually grow strong enough to not die from your own weight. It's like the Gru flowchart again, except nature's
Yeah.
plan for lobsters is the Gru flowchart.
Yes.
What a world.
Somebody make that meme and then put it in Discord. I know y'all can make memes. I've seen it before.
They can make memes.
I don't know. But Scotty, you still here? You can do it. You do those things.
Biscotti. Scott, please.
Your time has come, Biscotti.
Alright. I'm currently killing a powerful dragon with the power of maps.
Powerful dragon with the power of maps.
I have
How-
the power of maps, not him, just in case
Oh,
that was...
you have the power. Of maps.
I am using the power of maps.
That's a very good power to have. An intellectual power.
Well,
That's
I
the
mean,
real meaning behind brains over brawn.
You would say it was intellectual, but I'm actually just firing the maps using a paper gun. No,
They don't have to know that.
They don't have to know that. That's the secret. Just hide controversial information, and nobody gets hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know those could actually hit you. Today I learned.
You learn something new every day.
Every day.
Every single day. There's no avoiding. Knowledge is yours to learn. You want to just not learn things?
Oh, that would be a tragedy.
It would be a tragedy. Then you'd never grow as a person.
You would never grow as a person. You would never grow as a purple.
As a purple?
As a purple. I feel like that's... I don't know
Stop.
why, but I feel like that's what comes next. After
Stop.
that sentence. Don't tell me to stop. I'll have a dank
Stop.
meme if I feel like it.
Stop having dank memes.
I will. You can't stop me. Sometimes I'm slow, but watch me go. I'm having a dank meme right now.
I'm trying to play the game.
You just like corpsing. Just like can't hold your shit together to play the game.
My accuracy tanks every time.
Every time you laugh, the accuracy just goes down. Aw. Chat, watch this. We have the big boy gun. Ooh, feels good. Excuse me? Oh, there's a dude.
There's a dude? Who would have thought?
I know there's lots of dudes, but sometimes there's a dude who's like, don't mind me, I'm a statue. And then he comes out of the woodwork and he's like, psych, bitch, I'm not a statue. And I'm like, dude.
You thought.
Oh, you had me fooled. It was
You've been bamboozled.
just like 100% bamboozled, bro.
100% bam.
And then it's like, oh, how do I live? I thought this guy was a statue. Oh, I know what to do. I'll kill him. And then that's how I'll regain my honor. I'll just kill this man who has bamboozled me. That's how they did it in, the probably many ages of human history. And that's how we're doing it today.
Yeah. Okay, dog, I love you, but you've dug up like 3 keys and no ammo. I have 4 keys on me, which isn't terrible. It'd be more useful if I could actually get more chests. But there's only like 2 to a floor, and
There's only so many chests. Well, the secret, obviously, is just to go to more floors.
Yay! Clearly, how could I have been so blind? It's clearly the only answer.
Right? I'm glad that you have come around to see it my way.
Right. Alright, so I got a question.
Fire away.
Alright, what is, theoretically, imagine this. Any
Longest.
Any kind of city, alright? Any kind, it can be as impractical or fantasy-like whatsoever, alright? So you can put any kind of number of elements. What is the most interesting city you can think of?
The most interesting...
Would you visit or whatever? Like, what do you think would be really fun to, like, see in person?
The most interesting to visit and see in person... I've always been, like, into, like, elevated cities, like, cities where everyone lives very high, like, like elf cities in the trees, or people who live on, like, platforms in the sky. That'd be cool. There's not many of those on this planet right now.
No.
Maybe in the future.
At the moment, they'd be pretty expensive and kind of impractical.
Yeah,
but
we
maybe
just have to get our
future.
anti-gravity game, going a little stronger, and then the world is ours. That'll only take, like, billions of dollars of research and many years.
Yeah.
We'll practically have it tomorrow.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Hey, someone's got a dream.
Yes. I'm with you. I'm with you with that. I do think having, like, elevated cities, like, tall platforms with high arches and grand bridges, I'm kind of I enjoy the stone. I'm not ignoring chat. I was getting to it. Alright, anyway, I enjoy like the stone aesthetics and stuff. So, it'd be like high platforms and arches and stuff, but like, made of like stone and marble and all that jazz.
All that jazz.
All that jazz. Because, you like jazz?
You like jazz?
What was I saying? But I also like these, like, the heavy, like, cyberpunk cities with, like, where it's got, like, layers.
Ooh, cyberpunk is nice.
Yeah! Because you still get, like, it's kind of like that neon aesthetic with, like, those very tall cities. So, like, it's got tons of layers. So you've got, like, the big, like, the stuff at the bottom, and then at the top you get tons of layers. And it's, like, the neon aesthetic. And I think it's pretty cool.
That is a nice one. You know what I would like? Underwater cities would be cool.
Ooh, that's another good one.
Don't see many of those.
Okay. Also, Wiley River says Mount Everest is high, but there's no city there. There's no city there.
Mount Everest is high. Mount Everest is high on life.
Heck yeah. Super fantasy. We're just talking about we're just talking about theoretical cities.
Alright.
But, yeah, underwater cities, that's a good one. Like, with the domes. And you can still get a pretty cool, like, glow aesthetic, depending on how deep you go underneath. I'm not ignoring the chat, I just talked to the chat!
Everyone's in your chat for some reason.
Apparently, everyone's in my chat, and they're claiming I'm ignoring them.
They want to watch you flail, and then they want to make fun of you for missing out on their messages for more than 5 seconds.
Yes, unfortunately for me, this game does take more focus for me than it does Gale. Okay? Gale can do this backwards, blindfolded, and I'm trying my best. I have a dog.
You have a dog. How is your current run going, by the way? I have finished mine.
It's alright. I'm on the first boss.
You're on the first boss. Alright.
I've done multiple runs since.
I will entertain myself while you finish your run, and then after that, maybe we can move on to another segment.
Maybe. I mean, ask the chat. Hey, chat, what do you think about us moving on to another segment? I can't look at you right now because, I'm being hailed by bullets. But,
See? That's what I tell people. I tell people I can't look at chat because I have bullets in my brain. And now you understand.
Okay, I no longer have bullets in my brain. Because I died.
We did.
Well, actually, no, I do have bullets in my brain, I suppose.
We did, is it? Yes. Now you have bullets just all throughout your body.
The issue is that there are too many bullets.
Yeah. Yay.
Alright, that's it.
Alrighty.
So, chat, what do you think? Do you think you want us to keep going Gungeon? Or do you wish for another segment? There are...
Yeah, what she said.
There are things we could move on to, a bit of tabletop. There are some things that we were considering on tabletop, me and Gale. So we do have big it is, and of course that's a surprise.
Yeah. I've also been in the mood for some Quiplash lately.
Yes, that was the other options. We got the variety of Jackbox games. So you'd have to give me a second to properly set it up. But yes.
Alright.
Also, if you do Jackbox games, I wouldn't be able to look at chat because I would need the phone.
Let's see. How would Jackbox games work? I'd probably have to
Oh yeah, that would be.
I'd have to screencast your screen, but Discord screen sharing is butts.
You've done it before.
I have done it before, and it was butts then. It doesn't stop being butts.
Wiley says horror trivia, or I think it means trivia murder party.
Trivia murder.
Which, if Importer were here, he would definitely be all for.
He would. That's his jam. He loves many things, among them trivia murder party. I'm not a trivia guy. I got a level with you. I'm just not a trivia guy.
I'm somewhat. Somewhat. A little.
A little, you know, that's a thing you can be. You can be somewhat a little.
Yeah. Party. Yes, trivia murder party. Party. Por favor. Parlez français, por favor. Which is, in French, do you speak French? And then Spanish, please.
Dude, yeah, that's totally legit. That's real conversational Franish? That butchering is so bad you can't even give it a good name.
Spench. Spench.
Spench. Spench. Spench sounds like that stuff that you scrub off your floors after, you know, that just accumulates. It's spench. Like just grime. Just
No,
a
Spench would be a brand of like grime remover, like grease remover or whatever. Come get your Spench. It's Spench. The best way to get rid of the stench. The only way.
The only way.
The only way. Spench. Kick that stench.
The only way for cool people. You just gotta get the right appeals in there.
If you don't use Spench, you're not cool.
You're not cool.
You're not
Only
cool.
radical dudes use the Spench.
Don't you want to be like all the cool kids? Well, all the cool kids use Spench to remove their grease stains. Genetic vegetable Spench. Spench. What is this? It's like that.
What a lovely show. I'm glad that we have been able to return to our roots with ridiculous improv and also Spench.
Dude, we should go to tabletop and we can draw Spench.
We can draw. I'm not sure I'm ready for like an actual in-universe depiction of Spench. That might be too much.
Alright.
But maybe.
Maybe.
Anyway, yeah, we can go to tabletop.
I think would be a wise idea because I don't actually have any of the Jackbox things installed on this computer yet.
Excellent. I don't have to worry about managing the ridiculousness.
That as well. And it would be set up, and then you don't want set up on stream.
Oh, that's like anathema. That's like we're professionals here. We set up things beforehand, and if we don't have the things set up that we need set up, we just don't do that day. That's what it's like to be a professional.
Yeah. Alright, I will.
Alright, well, if you want to load it up and get a board going,
I will begin load.
I will join you probably in about like 2 minutes. I'll just finish this floor of my current boss rush run, and that'll be great.
Yep. I gotta find tabletop. Hang on. Right. What are you saying right about?
Are they giving you this? Are they memeing? Are they suspicious?
It's entirely my dad, and I don't know what he's suspicious about.
Oh, it's being dabbed on by your dad. That's the real tragedy.
That's my life.
That's.
My dad didn't do dad jokes, but he was definitely very sarcastic all of the time.
All of the time. Okay then.
Queen.
I'm gonna lurk in your chat now.
Oh, you're gonna lurk in my chat? Quick, everybody, be on your best behavior. Especially you, Dad.
World War Hulk is an awesome comic. I am inclined to believe so.
Yes.
Why does she hate us? I don't know, ADHD. That's just...
You're reading past messages.
I am. It's been that long since I actually did...
Ah.
Oh, Erliech or Kadath. So one of these is the Cthulhu city, and the other, I don't know.
A Cthulhu city? I don't think I'm familiar with that.
That's... Let's see if I can figure out the thing. Let's see if I can find the thing.
Alright, I mean, if
Alright. Funglui Mugul Unaf Cthulhu Liech Uganagel Tagen. In his house at Liech. Dead Cthulhu waits dreaming. There we go.
my dad's got a joke, and I have no idea what you just said.
It was all in old speak anyway, so don't worry about it. It'll only it'll only grip into your brain and come haunt you. Eventually turn you into an eldritch monster. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm not worrying about it. I trust you. Alright.
Okay.
So, I don't know, Dad. What do you call a soldier who's been attacked by mustard gas and pepper spray?
A seasoned veteran. Fucking. Up your game. Up your game, Stream Dad.
Yes. A well-seasoned veteran. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. That's so funny, Dad.
You gotta up your game, Stream Dad. We're onto your tricks.
I mean, he is. I didn't know that.
I mean, you didn't know that one? Oh, that's a good one.
I did not.
Alright, let's...
Alright, you can join.
What... Are you going to beep me the password in Discord? Also,
I suppose I probably should do that.
Did you obscure the password?
Yes.
Long silence.
Yes, because my screen is black to them at the moment.
Okay, well enough. You just beep me your password in the Discord, and I will join you. So for now, we will say quit to desktop.
And I will make my screen not black.
Okay.
Which is smart. And I definitely knew. I definitely remembered that I have to switch the game capture.
Was that your controller?
Huh?
Was that you spitting or controller?
That was me having a laugh.
Oh. I
It's
thought maybe your
the password is just... It's such a nice password.
It is, isn't it?
Chef's kiss. Okay, hand.
A chef's kiss. Which is...
Alright, so...
if you chef's kissed your hand, I sure hope that you wash your hands afterwards. Otherwise, that'd be a health code violation.
Only if you work in food.
A kitchen? I work in culinary. I'm in the culinary department.
I am a streamer, so I don't handle other people's food.
Are you saying I'm not a streamer?
You are a streamer, but you wouldn't consider it your primary occupation, would you? No, it's like a side gig.
I suppose that's
It's
fair.
your moonlight gig.
Spotlighter.
It looks like it kept properly. I will do this and let's see. Join. How does this work? Friends?
I don't know.
Server. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna join on you.
Just gonna just join on me. It's pretty easy.
Here's the thing. Change your thing in Steam to online. You're currently invisible.
How do I do that?
You're invisible. It says you're offline is the thing. So
Yeah, but how do I change that?
how do you change that? You go into Steam. In the top left, there's a Friends tab. On the Friends tab, it says online, away, invisible, and offline. You want to change that from invisible or away to online.
Ah.
I don't know how you got there to be... I don't know how you changed that to begin with, so... Okay, well,
Maybe I did it a long time ago and forgot about it. Not Jackbox, ugh.
okay.
Yes, I know you must be very disappointed with the fact that it's not Jackbox,
Join.
but unfortunately, you can't be Jackbox all the time. I'm gonna open up my little book real quick to double check something. Do you have a favorite car?
Do I have a favorite car? That's...
I'm curious.
Do I have a favorite car? No. I mean, I like old Volkswagens. They look nice. Red.
Nice.
It me. Red.
It you. Ooh. That's a good one. I was looking at my fact book and I was looking at the next fact. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I have enough because we went through like 3 of them in one stream and that was like more than I expected.
I've pressed my face into the table. I am becoming one with the table.
Why are you becoming one with the table, Kyle?
Because it feels good. I can practically feel the virtual table under my chin.
Wait. How would you feel then if what does this do for you?
Oh, that's very uncomfortable. Please don't do that.
What about this?
It's like, it's okay. I've backed up now because it was like you're just clipping the board into my chin. And that's a weird sensation. What do you think clipping? What do you think clipping feels like? Like when eventually we get to the whole cyberspace thing, where you're like inside the internet. What do you think clipping feels like? When
I'm
your
sorry,
model...
but just imagining what the possible sensation that would be is making me extremely uncomfortable. Just the idea of having something clipping inside of me in any way makes me very not good, unpleasant sensation. I say no.
Okay.
A fact book? Yes, I have a little... If you look, there are stream points that should be up on your screen. You can select them and spend them to do various things and all that other stuff. One of the things available is called book facts, in which case I will read off a fact from my fact book, which is just where I've started putting information that I have saved away. I've just started compiling it into a list here so I can check it off to make sure that I don't repeat facts.
Fact book.
So that is fact book.
Fact book. Yes. You have facts, I have wisdom. We both have channel points.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you named your channel points yet?
I don't think so. I can't remember.
You said you were thinking about bookmarks.
Bookmarks. That'd be good. Yeah, that's a good one. If I haven't renamed it yet, then I'll probably will do that. There you go. Checkers?
Here's the thing about checkers. Checkers is supposed to be a simple game, and so it infuriates me that I'm so bad at it.
Alright, well, maybe this game would be better then.
Is this Go?
This is the opposite of a simple game.
Go is a very complex game with a very deep meta. And because I don't have time to learn the meta, I don't like Go either. Just every board you put down, I will find a reason not to like it.
Alright, one second. You have 2.6k worth of points?
That's halfway.
Ooh, that's quite a bit of points. That's definitely enough to buy a fact, should you choose. Now, I have 5.6k points on Gale's stream.
5.6k? Wow. How many?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. How many do I have on your stream?
I have a lot of points on your stream.
I have 6.2 thousand. Yeah.
6.2.
I just never use points. I just hoard them. Because it feels good.
It feels good to amass that number.
Good. Yes, like rubbing your chin on a checkerboard. It just feels good.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Oh, this board is nice. I'll rub my chin on this. Feels good.
Yeah, what if I...
What?
Hang on.
Is this?
Alright. Hang on. Listen. And select.
Dude, it has a barcode.
Mode.
Dude, somebody scan this. Superpuzzles.com.
Okay, come on. Come on.
Did someone, like, scan... What? What is this? I don't understand. Check?
Supply.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, what?
Hang on.
What game are
It's
we looking at?
loading.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to put a picture on the board
Okay.
for the puzzle.
Good luck with that.
Alright, let me try. Okay. Let's try this. Can you see that? Did it work?
No, it did not work.
Shoot. I mean, I can see it.
Hold on, you can just load. I cannot
Here we
load.
go.
Promote me, please,
Oh,
so I
right,
can
okay,
look
sure.
at game objects.
Hang on. Promote. There you go.
Yes, now time to flip the table.
Oh.
You can actually flip the table even if you aren't promoted. So I could do that at any time. Let's see. I
That's
want to
good
say,
to know.
yeah, Jigsaw is right here in the classics.
I'm running.
Oh, but you
Yeah.
have to choose the image. I see.
Yes.
Well, that's...
Hey.
Hey, this shotgun turret actually.
Yeah.
Shuffle? This is not intuitive at all. Speaking of
Yep.
things that are not intuitive, while we fumble around, I'm going to get some, I don't know, like Flight of the Valkyries or some shit.
I'm not good.
If I do that.
Alright, classical.
Feel
No.
free. Ooh,
Dance
you got
and
in
electronic.
all of the mountains. Oh yeah, you see. I want the fact you don't know, which is
M?
right.
Going.
Well, if you,
Oh, hey.
well,
Smoke.
Dad, if you cash in some of your points, you can see what kinds of facts I have in my fact book. But you have to cash in your points. Ah, Jigsaw
I have-
doesn't work.
I have been raided by Smoke McCloud.
I don't know who that is.
He's...
Oh, I gotta update my game
Look,
though.
his name is Smoke
almost-
McCloud. It's a great name. That's all you need to know.
I do have to update my game, which I almost forgot to do.
Also,
That
J-Con
would've been
Style is
terrible.
here to call me Stinky.
Why would they call you Stinky?
I just sometimes you gotta accept when people dab on you, because that's the cost of doing business. So in response to that, I will say, and I quote, "No, you."
Ooh, got him!
Got him.
Got him!
Got him. Okay. I should be giving my people. I was thinking about raids earlier. I should be giving my people raid messages. Be like, hey, I don't know who this person is. Go dab on them, and then we can make it stylish.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, but instead, like lately, I've been like, well, the stream is over. I guess I'll raid because that's what I know how to do, and that's just not very exciting. So we gotta up our game. You know what I'm talking about? Just gotta up
Yeah,
the game
you-
now and then.
Up your game. Alright, load.
Anyway, raiders and anyone else who happen to wander in from the
Wandering.
Oh, I have to do the thing.
What? Update your game?
Update my... Yes. Update
Yeah,
from
I
Enter the
forgot
Gungeon
too.
to Tabletop Sim.
I also forgot.
I'm like, hey, in case you got here from, the Tabletop
Okay.
Simulator directory,
I'm gonna
you're a
give
liar,
some very-
because we're not in the Tabletop Simulator directory.
It's true. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna give some clear instructions to my father, because I think he still doesn't know how to use his channel points. Okay. So, when you go to type in a message,
No, it burns.
to the left of that, of the little icon of say something here, there should be a little circle with a number next to it, right? Tap that. You just click that. It should give you some options, and each option has a description, a title, and a description. And that you find the one that says book facts or books facts. All right, you tap that. and it was, and then you clicked send to send the message, and it will spend your points. Or you just tap it and it spends. Depends on what kind it is. And that's how you do it.
And anyone in my chat who happens to have 500 points, or really just 250 points, you can do that as well. Anyway, moving on. Book.
Yes.
Why don't you have a Steam user icon?
Because I like being a ghost.
You like being a ghost.
Look at it. I'm just a name.
Oh, okay.
And it is funny how it bothers you so much. You and Importer. It's funny. Oh, anytime. It just I don't know why it bothers you guys so much. Like, well, yeah, it's just, you guys all have fun little squares and I have the void. What's wrong with that?
Alrighty. You know what? That's fair enough, I suppose. Do I have all?
Yeah.
There we go. There's red. Extra black. So anyway, this is the ASMR portion of the stream.
ASMR portion? Oh, are we doing that?
I'm doing it because I'd rather do that than play Uno. Because Uno is a maddening game full of insane house rules. Which, you know, on some level I respect it. But on some level, insane game full of insane house rules. So instead, enjoy the clattering of pawns on a table.
Here.
This is now an ASMR stream.
Wait.
Also, Biscotti has learned
sounds
my
good.
true identity. I am an epic gamer.
You're an epic gamer?
I mean, I do have world records in gaming.
I mean, true.
Lest you forget.
Oh, I didn't. How could I forget? It's so cool. I can say to friends, I know a world record speedrunner. How many people get to say that?
It's true. I imagine not many people get to say that.
It's so cool. I am friends with a world record holder. In something that matters.
Well, I mean, that's like kind of a tall ask, but, you know, but...
I think it matters. I mean, listen, it matters if, like how many people are active on those, like, are active when the, like, Gungeon
in the Gungeon community, it's probably, like, the active community, I don't know, it's probably, like, 5 or 10 people at any one time.
Yeah, but how many people, like...
Ever?
Not necessarily partake.
Maybe,
but,
like... Oh, how many people care? Are interested in the speedrun scene?
Yeah.
That's a little harder to judge. The streams generally tend to be a little bit small. You'll get like 15 or 20 people on, you know, in Wonderous's stream, who's, you know, one of the big names on the scene.
Yeah. You see, people care.
So they care.
It's cool.
It is cool.
It is cool.
Plus, it's, you know, something to do with all these Gungeon skills.
Heck yeah, man. Might as well. You got all these things. Might as well put them to use.
Might as well put them to see. When you have mayonnaise, make mayonnaise aid. What? Not even a disgusted sigh? Come on.
Mayonnaise aid?
Yeah, mayonnaise aid.
Mayonnaise aid.
It's like lemonade, but made of mayonnaise instead of lemons.
Great. Great. Oh, wait, you can't even do that. You can't squeeze mayonnaise. That makes no sense. Like with lemonade, at least you gotta squeeze the lemon to get the juices.
Look,
what are you gonna? How are you gonna get the juice from mayonnaise?
You want to go out. You want to go to the supermarket. You want to get
mayonnaise is. It's already a mixture.
Mayonnaise is made of... It's made from the mayonnaise plant. So what you want to go...
Oh yeah? What's the mayonnaise plant then, huh?
The mayonnaise plant, it kind of looks... It's a white plant, has little hairs on it. Looks kind of like an onion, but, you know, it kind of has the shape of a potato. So...
Right.
It is the external characteristics of an onion, except for the part where You know,
It's hairy.
It's general. General shape is that of a potato. So what you want to do is you want to get one of those from the produce section.
Deep in here.
Hang on.
I'm
Listen,
having a
Dad.
meeting, lady.
Listen, Dad. You don't know.
Hair's getting
You don't.
thick.
Just why don't you don't think? Find out. Just
leave.
find
You
out,
don't
Dad.
like the
You can
stinking
prove.
news.
There's no way for you to know unless you find out. So, sure, you can just live in ignorance and your assumptions, or you could just spend the points and find out.
In his ignorant assumptions. All right, this dang MP3 player.
Heck yeah.
It's,
Put some children's on. Sandcastle. That's a good one.
you know what? I rebuke.
Why not?
Instead,
What are you gonna put on? Oh no.
there's only like 100 tracks on this thing, and they're all public domain, so you can't get anything too fancy. But we're gonna free dog.
Free dog night.
Free dog.
Free dog. Yeet.
Why?
Oh, it fell down.
Why would you want a free dog?
It's mysterious. Also very quiet. Heck, dude. You know what? Maybe children's was better. You say Sandcastle, huh? Sandcastle's M volume. Oh god. There we go.
Perfect. It's just very chill.
Just a nice chill song for our ASMR stream, where we talk about mayonnaise.
Yes. And the fact mayonnaise. And my dad being pretentious and thinking that he knows everything. Anything I know, clearly he must also know, because we are of a hive mind, and he is the alpha.
You know, well.
Sure, that's how it works, I guess.
Is it?
In his mind, that's how it works.
Shade Throne and Stream Dad.
He gains our knowledge through osmosis.
Osmosis.
Not by, like, work or effort on his own.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone. You're aware that osmosis only works... It's a diffusion thing where the material flows from an area of high concentration to low concentration. So the only way that he can absorb your information through osmosis if he knows less than you. So he just opened up that can of worms. That's right. Shade Throne at Stream Dad.
Shade. I mean, he's the one who's refusing to prove it.
Whoa,
Just
whoa. Hey. What the-
Just saying. He has everything he needs of which to prove himself true. But he doesn't, which leads to the belief that maybe he's, not as great as he says he is. Tis but an old man. Probably sitting on the couch.
Just an old couch man. How does he live?
On the couch.
Alright. I grow tired of ASMR. Would you like to play mini golf?
I don't have any of the mini golf maps saved.
I don't either.
That was in Porter's thing. Porter's not here right now.
Well, would you look at that?
What?
Time to go to the workshop. You know what? I said that if we didn't have something prepared, we wouldn't waste time getting it going. Because we're professionals.
Yep.
But really,
you did say that.
But really, the spirit of professionalism is the spirit of adaptability. So,
Indeed. Well, keep doing that. Alright, but don't load it up yet.
No, I will not. Huh. Bowling. Dude,
Eh, we
bowling.
could do bowling. We could do bowling.
Can you do bowling? I guess I'll just like check this out. It's in the most popular. Tabletop sim bowling.
Other door.
Alright, I do need to find that thing. Dice roll.
Yes.
Alright. Dice.
Do.
Here's tabletop mini golf 2.
It would be kind of like.
Oh, beautiful. Tabletop mini golf 2.
Do.
I have found the mini golf.
Hang
Yes,
on,
I
I'm
am.
not ready.
I just wanted you to know.
Nice. I'm glad. Eh. Eh. Perfect. Look at what I has made.
That's pretty cool.
Yes. You said maybe we're not ready for the visualization. But, like, I had a visualization very quickly. Quickly. Yeah, there you go. This is everything. Spinch.
And
Spench. Spray it. Spench. Spray it on your spinach.
Yeah.
loop
Wait.
genre.
Go.
Spench on your spinch.
Yep, spench on your spinch.
Spench on your... Is this... Somehow this show, it just
I
always...
tell you to wait.
Spench
It
on your
always
spinch.
finds new ways to be silly and
I
unpredictable.
Don't see books down here.
It's right here, and you're not opening the book. If you want to know what's in the book, you gotta spend the points. It's not hard.
I just don't think there's any facts that are worth points in the book.
Well, you'll never know until you spend the points. Spend the points, and you'll know.
Just,
All right, you're gonna spend points so you can see what's in the fact book. Yep. All right, go deal with the fire. I assume that's why you came down here.
I came down here to harass. I finished not doing what I said.
Wait, you came down here to harass someone other than me? Heck yeah.
I want Isaac. Yeah.
All right. Anywho, back to the Spinch. What are you doing?
I'm doing...
What are you
I
doing?
grow
I
restless.
happened to walk
Restless?
By the area upstairs, hit the off button. I'm so sorry.
Zero chill. No
Zero
rest.
Have other children get like.
I'm going to turn this delightful ASMR into enraged pawn throwing.
Enraged pawn throwing. Then you know what we need?
Ah, enraged.
Oh,
If it's gonna be. Nope. If it's gonna be enraged,
Enraged.
then we need. There we go.
Enraged pawn throwing.
Enraged!
Enraged.
Enraged! Oh, I threw it off the
Yeah.
table.
You yeet them into space and they come back and then you yeet this and you yeet.
Look, it's Uno. What are you gonna do with Uno?
I'm gonna take the Uno and I'm gonna take one
You
card
took
and I'm
one
gonna
card.
yeet another card and yeet that too. And I
Do
yeet
not
the
worry,
third
Biscotti.
card and
My dad did not steal the book. The book is safe.
I'm trying to yeet the cards, but they keep falling in people's hands. Oh god. Get out.
You gotta yeet harder.
Be gone. Be gone, Uno
Yeet
demon.
harder.
Be gone. I
Throw it like a ninja star.
we have to back up
Funny.
for that. We have
What?
to get a nice
Alright,
yeet.
I gotta turn down. This rock is louder than children, so I have to
Yeah.
turn it down.
It could be that I don't know. Maybe your volume are weird. Yeah, that's right. Throwing shade at you. Maybe it's your fault. And your computer is weird. Your fancy brand new... Hey, I was yeeting that. Okay, you can yeet it too. You think that's cool? Watch this. Omega yeet.
The table. Damn. Your table. Your table.
The table. The whole table is falling through space endlessly now.
Yeah. Dude, what about what's this one? A marble.
Marbles are fine. That's alright.
Yeah, I don't
That,
really have many games saved on this thing. So, did you find one?
Did
You found bowling, didn't you?
I found bowling. I don't know how bowling works, so I don't want to get into the bowling yet, but I will get into mini golf. If that is cool with you. Alright.
I'm cool with whatever.
Workshop.
At this point.
Mini golf. Observe.
Oh, it's grass.
That's some sketch looking grass.
Sketchy grass. Why are we so small? Why are we midgets standing in a field?
Why are we midgets standing in a field? Oh. It's so like
I'm looking at the background and we're just so short.
Oh, it warps and distorts. Oh god.
I think that's called a hill, actually.
No, okay. Put yourself at one end of the table, and then just like move yourself in a circle. And just look at the background, and it's making me a little bit seasick. I don't know why I keep doing it, but it's like fascinating in a gross way.
Oh no, yeah, wait, yeah, now I see it. Oh dear.
It's like distorting.
I feel like I'm in a sphere, but I'm not in a sphere.
We are in a sphere, and that's like...
I feel like this thing, you look at the table, and you can actually see the sphere, the borders. Oh, this is not great. Let's play golf. Where's hole number 1?
The background is so like weird. It just.
We need the music back. Where's our object? I got it.
All right, bring music, please. Save us.
Hey,
look, a nice little baskets full of balls.
Yes.
I want a red ball, but I want a cool red ball. My ball is gonna be like a nice...
I'll take the purple ball.
Burnt... Oh, hold on. We want
burnt umber. That's what it's called. Burnt umber. If you want the...
Oh, I tried to make a burnt orange and it just turned brown. Now I'm sad.
Oof.
Oof.
Oof. I mean, that's kind of what burnt orange is, though. Burnt orange is brown.
I acknowledge some burnt tomato balls.
Alright, can we do this better by taking turns, please?
No.
Please?
Oh, look, it can be pink.
Please?
Yes.
Please.
But also no.
What do you mean yes and no? I want to take turns!
You invite, like you sound so insistent on it, and that it just brings out the inner troll in me, and then I want to troll you by saying no.
See, this is why I don't have a Steam icon.
I wouldn't make fun of your Steam icon. I don't get what that has to do with anything.
It's like a troll for you. Alright, do you want to go first, or should I go first?
I was being trolled the whole time. Chat, did you see this coming? Do you see this coming? Book has been trolling, like me and Importer and the whole Zeeplecast crew.
The truth is, I'm actually a Twitch professional.
She's a master troll, and we have all been debated. Please type.
I am.
Please put
the
your
IDK.
debated in chat.
I'm the. You see, I'm actually well, you see, I'm not actually a book lover. My true identity is none other than. It's me, Mickey Mouse. I'm the real gamer.
You know I can server mute you, right?
It was me the whole time. Did you mute me? I think he muted me.
Right.
Anyway, now the book is gone.
Well, hey, if he's muted me, then I can just do Mickey Mouse for eternity, and he would never know.
I have not muted you. You are still here.
I know. I know.
I
So do
could-
you want to go first, or should I?
I
go
want to
first?
go first.
We
Alright.
could flip a coin.
You're fine. You're
Oh, I like that. That's very neutral.
All right, I will.
Where are the coins? Where are the coins?
I've got a
Tasha?
coin.
Is it, what kind of coin is it? Is it a good
It is a
coin?
quarter.
the guy down the
Flip it. Press R.
No. It needs to be drawn on first.
Oh, okay. All right, you draw one side. I'll draw the
I'll
other
draw on one side.
side. Yes.
Please get your hand out of the way. I cannot see what I'm looking at.
Oh, sorry. The hand is a lot smaller on my screen.
Yeah, I get that.
What are you up to?
Whatever
this?
am I up to?
What is that?
I'll explain it sometime.
I'm trying to figure out what that is.
Now you.
Did you lock it?
I have relocked it.
Okay. I need to make it my color. My traditional color, which is purple. All right, let's see. What should I draw on it?
Whatever
Ooh.
symbol you like and feel could be used to represent your interests. Hey, you're getting into the fancy tools now.
You asked me to draw something. I'm gonna take it seriously. You should know this by now.
Look, dude. Well, I'm gonna draw on the golf course.
Did the compass rose teach you nothing?
I'm gonna draw little ASCII peepees on the golf course, and you can't stop me.
You're gonna draw a little what? I'm sorry, you're gonna draw.
It's the
what?
old ASCII penises joke. Drawing them in real life when they're primarily a text thing.
I think I understand.
Let's see. Oh, that was a joke with importer, wasn't it? You were not there.
I was
That's
not
what we
there.
did the last time.
Yes.
For the last what? Oh yes, when your internet or computer or some aspect of your technology. Oh, dude, look, this one is genius. Toggle
What?
the scorecard. You press.
Oh,
Oh,
what did I just do?
I did it. I pressed a button that I thought okay, I don't know what the hell's going on. Let's not press
don't
that
know
button
either.
again, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I also pressed the button, and things happened. So
I
it could
okay,
have been either button.
Your coin is here. Okay. I guess I'll press it again and see what happens.
I mean, I guess.
Okay, it did not destroy the universe that time, so it was probably you.
Ah, dang. I was hoping for once I wouldn't be responsible.
You know, sometimes it be like that. I don't think it'd be like that, but it do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, I would like a multi-chromatic ball, but the
Multi-chromatic.
best I can do is sand-colored,
Yeah, pretty much.
which is to say, not very good. What's this? This is sand, but unhappy.
Sand, but unhappy.
Sand, but unhappy. Like, it's not like glowing bright yellow sun-kissed sand. It's like, no, it's actually like half silt.
It's like the sand on a riverbed.
It's riverbed sand. Beach
But not even a
sand.
good river.
Not even a good river. Oh,
Just like a river,
tragedy.
like the Chicago River or whatever.
Or the Hudson. No, it'd be like black if it was the Hudson. Because the Hudson is historically...
Very bad.
The Hudson is bad. It's a meme. The Hudson is so bad. That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point was, we just have to flip a coin so we can start.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. You wanted to draw on the coin. I'm drawing on the coin.
Sometimes. Alright.
What?
Where is this? Not. There we go.
But you got something against my side of the coin?
I'm just gonna put this here, so we're all aware of the stakes.
What is that? Oh, what that is?
I'll put it closer so you can see it. Can you see it now?
What do you...
Can you see it now?
Oh, it's a clock.
Yes, it's a clock.
I was looking at top down. Okay, I'm done.
You gotta get
I'm done.
real close. Right.
I'm done.
Before you don't
Go ahead. There's my coin. Okay, are you happy?
The rules of social etiquette require that I say yes.
Listen, the whole point is that we don't necessarily have to follow the rules of social etiquette here. So
Is it though?
I'll ask again. Are you happy? And I'm talking about the coin, not necessarily your life.
Yes. Well,
That's a little deep question,
Why-
otherwise.
I mean, that's a deep question. I don't know if it's a Zeeplecast question though. I'm gonna save this object.
Exactly. That's why I rephrase. Does the coin meet your satisfaction? Does your coin meet the satisfaction? Just press R on it.
No. I have to save it first, because it's fancy. Alright.
Yeah, I gotta save it.
Who
too,
gets
then,
to
actually.
flip
That's
the
a good
coin?
idea. Hang on.
We'll flip this coin to decide who gets to flip that coin. Who
Yes.
gets to flip this coin?
Okay. Wait.
Me!
Grandma flips the coin. Quick,
She-
let her flip the coin.
That would be just too much work. I am flipping the coin.
Oh,
I get to flip this coin.
okay, let's see who goes first. Wait, I think this is rigged.
It's rigged? Alright. I will let you flip the decider coin. See, it's still me.
It's rigged. You rigged the coin.
I don't think you can rig it. It'd be
You
cool.
rigged the coin. It's all you. Like, oh my God. What is this? This isn't how life
Maybe
works.
all that paint you put on the coin made it fall so it's book side down all the time. Think about that?
Here, I've got it. Wait. There you go. I flipped the coin.
Okay, just go. Take your turn. Let's remove us from this absurd hell to
Alright.
like a more sensible hell, please.
Oh, hole in one. Where's the
Oh.
scoreboard?
Oh, I want your scorecard.
Where's the scoreboard?
There should be a thingy at the bottom of your screen.
Oh, toggle the scorecard. I see. Okay.
Toggle. Scorecard.
Oh, it does it
Look
automatically.
at that. It does. It does it automatically.
Yeah, it
Dude,
already wrote one.
amazing. It's beautiful. Okay, well, I'm gonna give this a nice yeet.
Oh, wow, that's pretty legit.
Well,
This is really nice.
it is nice.
Steal
Alright.
the book and share it with you. You can't steal the book,
There
Dad.
we go.
Just spend the points.
And it counted it automatically. Dude, it's
It
beautiful.
counts automatically. This is so much nicer.
It's beautiful.
Look, on the bottom it shows you. It says hole 2, par 2, stroke 2.
I don't
You
care
go here.
about par.
Hole.
It just makes me feel bad.
It does the whole thing for you, like if you switch
Yes.
between the two holes. It's like, wow.
Dude,
Alright.
you're right. It's amazing.
It is
Look
amazing.
at that. The wonders of modern technology. That's a mulch. This.
Don't worry about it. All right, you go.
All right. We're gonna put
Don't
a
do
little
what I did.
less spin on it. There we go.
Father, that's the wrong kind of thing. That's bits.
Oh God.
Well, I appreciate the 1 cent you have given me. I'm not
Yes.
sure if that was intentional. Alright, I'll go. Alright,
Cool.
your turn. Go.
My.
Go.
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 Go. Go.
Go.
Go.
Go.
This
Go.
color is stupid. I desire it to be teal.
Okay, just go.
Yeet. Look at that. Just pure skill. See how close it got to the hole? That's like just a couple of ball widths away. Just masterful.
You must know all the secrets. I mean, don't you have... don't you have points as well, Biscotti? I don't know how many points you have.
Yeet. Okay, beautiful. And it's counted up automatically. Amazing.
I don't like this hole.
You don't like this. You know what? I would like to make a joke, but nothing is coming to mind.
You will, Biscotti. You will. Great. My dad is conspiring against me in the chat. Don't you dare roll back down. That's what I thought. Okay.
That's what yeah, just threaten it. Threaten it.
Okay.
Threaten it till it gets its shit together. And then
It
stop
hasn't stopped
threatening.
rolling yet.
Oh, that's okay.
I did it. Okay, we're
I
done.
was worried it was gonna get a little squirrely. Okay.
We're done
This is
here.
hole 3 over here. Very nice. So I was looking at golf with your friends earlier. That looks cool. Also a mainstay of multiplayer friend games like Duck Game, and it's only $8. Which, if I had $8 to spare, and no other game commanded my money more, I might buy it. But, you know, same shit, different day.
Yeah. I mean, it sure is something, that's for sure.
Can you even do that? Oh. Alright.
Yes.
I'm gonna bash your ball on the way, probably. No,
You didn't.
okay. I did not. I did.
But are you going to make it in?
Look at that incredible display of skill. It's so close to the hole. Aren't I just a master? Look at all this.
Shush. 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 Shush.
Yes.
I need to chat. I need to see both chats. Very
Both
important.
chats. I mean, nothing's happened in my chat. I would tell you if
Nope.
something was.
This
Or
is mine.
would
this
I?
Is Gao's. Well, I don't need you to tell me because I'm there.
How many chats can you watch at one time without getting cross-eyed?
You're not owning the book. I'm gonna hide the book after this stream. I can't trust you. You know how to redeem points. Well, then just
And now
if
Biscotti.
you want to know what's in the book, redeem the points
Alright.
to see what's in the book.
Hey, book.
It's not hard.
Can you
Yes?
see that you're being taunted right now?
I know I'm being taunted right now, and I don't appreciate it.
Excellent. See, she has
Wait, are you
stereoscopic
talking-
vision. She sees two places at once. Now, if only she could see well enough to play mini golf. Bow, 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 bow.
Shut your mouth. Stop. I don't appreciate it. I do not appreciate.
This episode will probably go to YouTube as throwing shade
at your co-hosts.
At your co-hosts, mostly at your co-hosts. Yeah.
Somebody redeemed Books Facts.
Book fact.
Thank you, ADHD, for redeeming Books Fact.
Yoink. Yoink.
So now...
Oh, it's beautiful.
2 Books Facts. Alright, you guys want 2 facts, but
Two
Scotty also redeemed
book fact.
2 Books Fact. Huh? Well, you have to use points, but anywho. Alright. 1 second, Gail, while I honor these book facts. The only known bilingual palindrome is as follows. Anger, 'tis safe never. Bar it, use love. Which, backwards... Hold on 1 second. Can you not...
I love you.
I know, but, like, listen, I'm trying to do a thing. Okay, bye. Okay.
That's like, that statement is the epitome of my life. But look, listen, I'm trying to do a thing.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. Which, of course, which backwards is evoles ut aera breve nefas sit regna, which is Latin, which means rise up in order that your anger may be but a brief madness. Control it. And that is the only known bilingual palindrome.
So, like, you say a sentence, and then you flip the sentence around, and then it's a different sentence in a same... It's the same sentence, but in a different language.
Yes, essentially.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it is your shot, by the way.
It is my shot, but I have another fact to redeem.
I'm gonna go out of turn.
No,
this is the
go
world.
out of turn.
This is the world you have wrought.
Alright, I'll take a shot. Don't go out of turn. Don't you dare. Don't do it. If you do it, don't do it. Alright, I'll take...
I'm holding back.
I took a shot.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now I will redeem the other fact.
Yeet. Beautiful. Majestic. So beautiful. Oh.
So, where did I find that at? Well, Dad, you see, I find things in... Alright? I come across things, and when I come across them, I like, huh, that's interesting, and I make a note of it somewhere. Alright? So, yeah. Alright, here's the second fact. Second fact is... Bones often feel dry because they are porous. So, meaning they actively suck moisture out of your finger when you touch it. Hence the phrase, dry as a bone.
Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's why one of the reasons why the phrase dry as a bone is an interesting phrase, because, believe it or not, majority of the time, your bones are not dry.
I mean, they're not dry, but they're drier than your meat.
Well, that's because the meat is inherently fleshy.
The meat has to be fleshy
as well.
to
See?
function.
And you doubted me. You doubted me, and you doubted my facts in my little fact book. Alright? Wait, did I mark off that bone one? I did not. Alright, marking off the bone one.
Who goes first? I forgot. Hold on. We will consult the card. Yes.
The card?
The thingy. The coin.
Yes.
Oh, we call coins cards on my planet. Yeah. Yeah, that's totally a thing. I didn't just... wasn't a brain fart or anything. No, I don't brain fart.
Hold on, 1 second.
Not my shtick, you know.
That's what I said, Dad. I said the majority of the time, your bones are not dry. Unless, of course, your bones are older than you are. But that's not what I was saying. Dad can't fathom the fact that I know things he doesn't know. Dang it.
See, now I feel like we're throwing shade at Stream Dad.
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little. All right, this yeet might be too strong.
And
But-
of course, Biscotti has now redeemed another fact.
Wait, here.
If you guys keep this up, then I'm gonna have to disable it for the rest of the stream.
Yeah.
It.
Yeah.
So
Ha
close.
ha.
Hey, here's a fun thing about channel points. You can set limits on redemption quantities.
True. I'll have to do that. I'll probably do that for book facts and stuff then.
Yeah, make a note so then you'll remember.
I will make a note to set a limit. Alright, let's see. Here is the next fact. Tiffany is a medieval name which has origins from Greek, which Tiffany is short for Theophania, which is a
Theophany.
Greek compound of theos, meaning God, and phanein, meaning to appear, and was given to girls born around the time of the Feast of Epiphany.
Theophany. Interesting. I have heard of the word theophany.
I thought it was Theophania. It could be Theophany.
Theophany is the modern English version based off the old Greek version.
Ah,
But Tiffany comes from theophany. Very interesting. Didn't know that. That is a book fact.
listen, I'm not trying to punish you for redeeming the points, but I only have so many facts prepared at a time. Alright? I haven't gotten the chance to like really sit down and fill out the whole thing yet. So, I don't want to run out midstream. That'd be sad.
No, that one's actually.
Alright.
The age-old case of the wizard who didn't prepare enough spells before going in. Tragedy.
I almost knocked you in there.
So close. And now,
Ooh.
neither of us
Ooh,
get to
maybe
be in
you-
here. Please take your
maybe
shot
you'll get
first,
to-
because you are
No.
in my way.
Nope. That's not how it works. Make your shot. This is why turns is fun, because
This
you get
is-
moments like this.
This is why turns are a bad idea. And I'm only saying that now that it's inconvenient for me. Just so we're clear. Alright,
Take
I
your
think
shot. We've committed to turns.
No,
I'm gonna knock you away and get in there. Well, I've
Sure.
succeeded in one of them. So that's gotta be worth something.
Yep. That's a very nice fact, Dad.
Okay.
Good job.
There's a conversation in my chat, which I will not repeat, but I will sum up as... Yeah, pretty much, more or less. You can go there. Observe
Yeah,
it.
I agree. Wow,
Uh,
free facts.
It's a matter
Yeah,
of,
so-
you know, like, it's not evil, it's just like a matter of, you know, goofs were done. It just happens like that.
Just having a meme.
listen.
Prussian school system, man. Tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
I'm worried right where you're.
Brr.
Mm.
Brr.
Mm.
Bow, 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 bow.
That's a nice air horn impression. That's classy. Hold on. I've decided what I want. I want to live over here, and I want to take this slick shot to victory. Here's the wind up.
Oh.
Don't. Why?
I'm sorry. Somebody clip that.
Why, game? Why do you have to be like this? Why?
I'm sorry. Rip headphone users. I'm sorry. That first laugh was very loud. I'm sorry.
Rip ear users. Heck, dude. I bet this happens a lot too, because it's like it's not designed
so
to
funny.
put you off in either direction. It's just like, hey, if you got up there, enjoy your prize.
Congratulations,
You now get
got
to
up
live.
there.
You now get to live on the rim of a glass.
Alright, go on. Go on, do it.
All right, we'll just give it a little doink.
I do have the dragon egg.
Just a grand poobah, the doink of
Grand
all this and that.
The doink of... There we go.
Can I talk about?
could-
I want to talk about how like wonderfully this course is laid out. Okay, here's 6. You get to the
Right,
hole in
yeah.
6, it's right next to the beginning of 7. You get to the end of 7, it's right next to the beginning of 8. It's beautiful. Like whoever designed this course is wonderful, and I love them.
Yeah, this is the proper way to design a mini golf course. Some of the ones that imported did like, they kind of had some cool aesthetics, but they were horribly not great organized.
Also, this rock. That's
That
a
is a
nice
nice rock.
boulder. I like that boulder.
I want to know if I can select it. I can't seem to select.
That's actually part of the table. It's a custom
wow.
table, and the table apparently
Oh.
includes rocks.
And trees, and the trees move.
And the trees move.
Dude, the trees got wind
I want a
effect.
max.
Wow,
Oh, they do. They rustle. Huh.
it's
Yeah,
high
you're right.
quality.
Really? I didn't know you could have the table be wiggle. I didn't know you could have the table wiggle. Because the trees are part of the table. Ergo, the table wiggles when the trees wiggle.
The table doesn't look like it's wiggling.
The trees are part of the table, though.
I suppose that's true.
The most of the table is not wiggling.
But they're-
Also, Biscotti is going to single-handedly bring about world peace
Good for him.
with his simple 2-step program of bringing
I
the
believe.
German school system to the United States of America. And
Yes.
I quote, right all wrongs and create world peace.
those-
Right all wrongs and create world peace.
It's a simple plan. What
Everything-
could go wrong?
Correct.
Those is the electric.
Ooh, that's a nice yeet. That's a good one.
Ha!
I like that.
See how it. Ha ha!
This is a real party. This ball is a party animal.
I'm not the only one.
He likes to get going. He likes to move it, move it.
Your ball likes to move it, move it. My ball likes to move it, move it.
They like to.
Move it. You like to move it, move it. We like to move it, move it. They like to move it, move it. They like to.
Move it. All right. See.
Yeah. Now it's time to get funky.
What a.
King
what a-
Julian got his own spin-off show.
He did. And you know what? That's actually a pretty alright show. For
It
being
is
a,
actually okay.
for being a doofy spin-off.
A doofy spin-off, but like it's aware that it's a doofy spin-off.
Who? Yeah, it has the awareness. Step 1 of the plan:
Yes.
completely destroy America,
Sure.
like wipe it out of existence.
You need to. I know how you can wipe America out of it. If you just
I mean,
enter the dungeon and then do it, it'll give you like that gun to kill time. Then you just kill. the
it
Declaration
can
of
only
Independence, I
kill.
guess.
It can only like rewrite time.
I
You
suppose
can't
that's true.
annihilate a section of space-time. Just only rewrite it.
The
So
Infinity Gauntlet. That's what you.
the Infinity Gauntlet, that'll do it. Step 2: buy some amoeba. Let them grow for a few eons.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Look,
Are you gonna take
I'm
your
an
turn?
impatient man. I have like a few epochs left in my life, but eons is just too long, man. I'm not sure I can wait eons. Like I appreciate the idea of like, okay, you do it for your children's children, amplified up to like 10,000 generations. But like, come on, man. I like to see the work I
Good night,
have
Dad.
wrought
Nice.
Yes.
come
Or
to
go.
fruition. All right, is that your shot?
Yes. Go.
Nice sand
You may
pit.
you may take your shot. I am in sand.
This is
I
a
don't
nice
like
sand
sand.
pit.
I believe I have stated before. I don't have the friendly relationship with sand.
Personally, I hate sand.
I agree. I am Anakin Skywalker when it comes to sand. I hate sand. I despise it. I don't like the sensation.
You beat me to. I actually have no problem with sand. I like sand a lot. I don't interact with it much, but I like the meme of it, mostly because I live in a place where it's all dirt and rocks. The soil
Well, yeah,
is
there's a lot
so
of
rocky
dirt
here.
and there's a lot of dirt and rocks
Boulders.
here, I guess. But around the rivers, there's sand.
You think you're
But
kidding.
I just I can stand in sand like bare feet, just
Yeah.
fine. It's
Mhm.
when the sand gets between my skin and another object.
Gritty. Yeah.
I hate the grit. I
The
don't.
grit.
I prefer smooth.
We'll give 'em-
Them grow
Book
fast.
hates sand. Fun fact: she canoed down a
Okay.
river swearing at sand. It's true. I did canoe down a river swearing at sand.
Canoe down a river. That's a great mental image, by the way.
And the rain. Don't forget about the rain.
Tumbleweeds.
Genius.
But the rain to a lesser extent. Sand mostly. It's canoeing down a river. You say it's canoeing down a river, so keep in mind that is several hours going on about how much I hate sand.
It's like you have plenty of time to
Just
reflect on how
swearing at
much you
sand.
dislike sand. So
pretty much.
Biscotti's plan for fixing the United States education system is basically
Starting over completely.
destroy all life on the planet. Start some amoebas which will eventually grow into sentient life. And then after like X number of eons, you'll just have a new dominant species on the planet, and by default, a new dominant education system.
Yes.
I mean, you can't argue with the ecology of it.
I suppose not.
Oh, that was a
Suppose I might eat your balls over here now.
nice yeet. That was a nice yeet.
No. Out of the way. Hello there.
Hello there. Funny
Hello there.
Funny meeting you here.
No, you gotta say, General Kenobi.
All right, we'll give it a slightly smaller yeet. Oh, and
There's still too much yeet. Dial back the yeet.
I can't dial back the yeet. If I dial back the yeet too much, then it doesn't overcome
Gosh dang it.
the barriers to greatness. It will never become great if it doesn't have enough yeet.
Alright, it's your turn. Yeet again.
All right, I'm giving it a science. Why have you forsaken me, golf ball god?
Yeah.
Oh God, this is getting real sketch now. You know what?
Okay.
Maybe I'll fire it from this side. And that'll be great.
I swear, if you made it.
He's done it.
Gosh.
Golf
dang.
ball
Okay.
god. I'm back in the good graces of golf ball god.
Aha! Aha ha ha!
We'll
And I
see
somehow
now.
managed to avoid knocking you. Don't tell me it stops. You're on a hill. Keep rolling. Oh, no, you haven't reached the hill
Well,
yet.
It looks like
Whatever. It's your turn.
it looks like golf ball god he favored the moment, but he didn't favor either of us individually.
I guess so.
That's how it goes, I guess. Sometimes he likes
There you go.
Sometimes he just likes the situation. Down we go.
My turn.
Yep. And you're gonna be right where I am. Probably hit me too.
I'm gonna collide directly into you.
There we go. I know what to do here. This looks like a job.
For yeeting. Enjoy your game. I will enjoy my game.
This
Goodbye.
looks like a job for Yeeter Man.
Yeeter man. Yeeter man.
Look at that. So
Also,
so
no
good.
relation to Spider Man. It is Yeeter man.
Yeeter Man.
Yeeter man.
I would like to.
It is the Yeeter man.
I'm mad. I'm mad that worked. Just
Why? It's called skill.
You know what? That's fair. We did tie, but it was a very clean shot. It worked out exactly how it was supposed to.
Oh! It worked out.
That
I
feel like that is not the intended route, but I mean, you can't argue with the results.
It worked.
Like,
We should save this golf course for future, like, forever. Eventually, we would just get super good at it.
3,000.
Yeah, very cool.
They probably
Yeah, we'll learn the meta game for the golf course.
We'll learn the mini golf meta game.
Yeah.
All right,
It's all about geometry. Make your shot, sir.
geometry. Not too much yeet, just like
A substantial amount.
some sauce.
Where did it go?
Not too
Oh,
much
there it
sauce.
is. Are you
And
gonna,
mine
you're gonna bump?
took the
You bumped.
appropriate path, unlike yours that just jumped like a weirdo,
Froggo.
just danced around.
Froggo. Where'd it go? Too much yeet. Oh no. Well, I gotta
Yeah.
put it back where it was.
Too much sauce.
Directly in your way.
I think it was like down closer to here. It wasn't.
All
It was directly in my way, but in a different, slightly.
There you
different
go.
way. All right.
Where it go?
Oh, that's sand.
You
It's
you
very
underestimate.
sticky.
Up to here,
That is very sticky sand.
and then we're gonna turn the fan on so I don't die.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit tricky. We gotta have enough yeet to get it out of the sand pit.
But not too much yeet.
Oh, I'm not too
Okay,
much
you
yeet.
did it. All right.
Just the perfect
You
amount.
Scoot your boot. I need to get in.
Oh,
All right. This is 9.
this is a perfect amount
Onward
of
to
puppy.
10.
Oh,
Let's fix it.
Beautiful.
this literally goes.
What is this? Oh, that's a little divot. Okay.
What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Since purple. That is an
there's-
acceptable favorite color.
There's several reasons, but yes, purple. It was actually blue for quite some time,
It was-
and then I realized, oh wait, it changed to purple. And I'm like, huh.
Your favorite color changed,
I
and you didn't
notice.
realize it.
That's how it works, you know.
I guess that is how, like, one day you just realize you have a greater fondness for one color than another.
Yeah. What about you? Is it red?
I used to be a blue guy, but now I'm red.
Yeah.
For a
See?
brief moment, I was orange.
Orange is good. Red is probably my favorite warm color.
See,
you know.
now you're coming in here with your color theory, and I just want to be a dirt-eating heathen who doesn't care about color theory, and you just won't let me be.
How am I supposed to divide up the colors? Say things so people understand. All right. I can't just say that red is like. No, well, actually, is red my favorite warm color? No, yellow is my favorite. I don't know what red is.
I believe it is your turn.
Yes. I mean, it's not.
You know, you could probably get it. You could probably make that shot. I didn't see that shot. I like to go for the bank shots. For swag
It didn't work
points.
for me.
Well, you win
Go.
some, you lose some.
Go. Win it all.
I don't.
You didn't win it all.
Not yet. Not yet. Yep.
Great.
I think you actually.
There was no reason for it to jump there.
I think you slingshotted out of the hole. You dipped
Great.
into the hole enough to hit the lip and bounce out.
You know what?
It's really-
That sounds a lot like my life. You know how
Accuracy was
often
right.
That kind of thing happens
Too
to me.
strong.
One time I threw a knife into a bucket of soap because that's kind of I tossed it. I didn't really throw it, but I tossed it into a bucket of soap or whatever because that's what we do. For the dirty silver, we put it into buckets of soap and then we wash them.
You
And
threw.
it bounced out.
Don't throw knives.
I didn't throw it. I tossed it.
You did say throw. You said I
And then I
threw a
changed
knife
it.
into
And then
a
I
bucket.
changed it. And then I changed it. I'm like, well, it was more of a toss. I tossed the knife into a bucket of soap and then it bounced out. And I'm like, really? It bounced up, hit the edge of the bucket, and did kind of like a flip. You know,
I
it
think
flipped
in
over
your
the
crazy
edge.
heart, in your crazy little heart, you were thinking about throw. You were like, I will throw as a
No.
master throwsman. throws woman, throws
I mean,
person, throw
I am
guy.
pretty good at throwing pens.
Throwing pens.
Because I throw them at my siblings and family a lot.
There we go. See, that's how you get better at a skill. You just got to do it enough. Throw enough pens
Hey.
at your siblings and your dad for his awful dad jokes,
You
and
did-
you
except
get good
do
at
the
throwing
dad joke.
pens. That's progress. That's skill.
Look at that awesome bank shots.
You know what? We're gonna.
You're gonna copy me?
No, I forget. Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Good job.
Don't. You say it like that, and then I feel bad. I feel patronized. I feel like, good job. That's the kind of sentiment that comes with a pat on the head. And I am not into it.
In my family, we pat each other on the heads all the time, like actual genuine affection. Because we're weird.
Well, I mean, the pat on the head was, like, designed. It's like, it is intrinsically, like,
Nobody
a
pat you on the head,
gesture
Gail.
of. No one pats you. That would be weird. I don't accept that. It's intrinsically a gesture of, like, familiarity, you know, of familial warmth. It is a gesture of affection, but as a culture, we've kind of moved away from physical gestures of affection. So, in addition...
Which is a shame.
Which, it has its ups and downs. There's a sad element to it, you know. You know how
There is a
tragedy be.
sad-
Ah, shit, I did what you did. Book, I did your famous trick, and I'm mad. I just...
Famous.
Yeah, that's your famous trick. You just... You
That's-
slingshot off the course using the hole. That's your trick now.
Great.
That's
Did it once.
she's done it like multiple times. Getting good at it.
Listen, mister. I try my best.
Yep.
It is oftentimes my best is very poor.
Well,
It is not great.
as long as you're doing your best to do your best, then, you know, hopefully that's enough. We're just having
That's
a
the
friendly
goal.
game in which I'm going to just crush you. Absolutely. And then
Right.
tell all future Zeeplecasters that on this day I was hugely victorious while ignoring all the times that you beat me. Because that's
Wait, when have I beat you in something? I
you-
guess Uno, but Uno's pretty evenly matched.
Probably a few times. We will find games. We'll find games that you are better at. And then I will endeavor to play them only as much as it takes to appease you so I can continue winning at the games I am good at. That is partially a joke and partially not a joke.
Likewise.
That's like a joke
This-
about
this is-
human
This
nature,
is why I
I
want
guess.
to play Minecraft on Zeeplecast so that I can feel accomplished.
So close. Minecraft, yeah. I'm sorry, I can't Minecraft. It hurts me head.
I know, it's so sad.
Also, it hurts my computer. Goes to 20 frames per second.
That's where I am.
Until
Oh,
I
no,
get a
it's
better
so sad.
computer, which will come at some point.
Someday.
You
Someday.
just literally stand there.
Okay, that wasn't your famous trick. I just,
So
I
whatever,
hit the ramp
like,
with too much
the
sauce.
host- I just sit.
Oh, okay, this is
little-
this is one of those run killers, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh shit, I did the same trick again.
Oops,
I'm a
I
master.
did it again.
Stand right.
See, I'm practicing. I'm practicing this trick, and I'm getting very good at it.
Yeah.
I can fail any time now.
Maybe that'll be your trick. Ramping. Just yeeting yourself off a ramp
There
at a
we
moment's
go.
notice.
I was worried. I was like afraid I would be left behind. And then you could claim the lead. Sillier things have
Alright.
happened.
Have a good night, ADHD. Thanks for popping in.
Oh yes. I
Have
will
fun.
look in
I
the
plan to have fun. I plan to win.
When is gonna
I plan to be successful.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like progressively more Cthulhian. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Say Zoot can lassen. Say Zoot can lassen. That's the one.
A drink.
Say Zoot can lassen.
A little drink.
I don't speak Italian.
Not Italian.
I know. I know it's not Italian.
You know that conlang I've been working on?
It did sound
It's
like
that.
the conlang, yes.
Alright,
Mostly, I just
I go
like to
first.
quote the SpongeBob meme, where someone says something relatively intelligible, and Patrick says, "I don't speak Italian."
I don't speak Italian.
Oh, this is gonna
Cthulhu! Patrick, I don't speak Italian. I'm sorry, sir. I don't speak Italian. That'd be like a fun little meme to have. But just like actual Cthulhu show up from the abyss and speak to like Patrick. Give him subtitles of like some eldritch horror or whatever. Speaking of horrible things, and then just have Patrick be like, "Sorry, sir, I don't speak Italian," and like walk away with I don't know a grocery cart.
Oh, God. I remember
That'd be-
this. I remember.
Never really watched SpongeBob, so.
No, it could work. It could.
See,
You
after-
never watched SpongeBob?
Not really. I watched a little bit of it. You know, like one
Yeah.
season or whatever, because that's what my cousins had. They had one season on DVD, and
Oh, yes.
No, it's not.
Why?
here, that's your trick. This is the one you keep
Why?
doing. This is your trick.
Why, Golf God? Why have you forsaken me? I was
There you
your
go. We
favorite
found your
child.
trick. Golf God has no favorite child.
Golf? You don't know that. You don't know Golf
Well,
God.
if Golf God does, it's neither me nor you.
That's probably a fair assessment. If you knock me away, I'm gonna be.
I couldn't even get up. It's fine. Go on.
I swear to Golf God.
I'm back
okay?
here. You swear to Golf God? Golf God, please.
That's how you pray to Golf God. Golf God, please. Golf God, please.
Don't you dare! Don't do
Oh,
it!
it's-
No, bad!
Is it going?
Stop!
It's
Oh.
going. It's gone. Out of here.
Ah!
Oh, that was brutal. This did a
Now
sick
it's
little.
going back down.
Did a sick little. It just like danced.
I mean, that was really beautiful, but like not what I wanted.
Beautiful but tragic. Yes.
Tragic beauty, like Shakespeare.
Like it was Shakespearean.
There we go. Yeah. Alrighty.
Alright. You go first. I will move if you require it.
You can't bump me.
I need to.
What are you
I
doing?
don't intend to.
Nope. That's a big no. Derek,
We need to get closer to the starting line. I'm gonna skate right past you. Wait, that's actually a dumb idea. Oh. How? I guess we're going for maximum yeet.
Mm-hmm.
so
You're in my way.
Tab,
I'm not like
tab.
metaphorically
Alright.
as a
It's 90
as a
times
person-
the syllable.
hold on. This joke needs more work.
Go on. It's alright.
Not
Oh gosh.
metaphorically representing friendship. You are an obstacle I need to conquer and adapt to, but also like literally your ball is in the way of my ball. There we go. That joke, it just needed like an extra second to cook.
Yes.
You
You
gotta
took
give-
it out of the oven too fast. It was still cold on the inside.
Yeet.
Yay!
That's a nice yeet. Looks like
Your ball's in the way. What? What? What?
No,
Yo.
so you can't. No,
Okay. Okay.
Nope. Okay.
It's your famous trick.
It's my famous trick, the near miss. See, I just flirt with the hole. And I say, "Oh, hole, aren't you so handsome?" And I just walk on by, just casual like. But you trip over the hole.
I trip over the... graceful and elegant, and then I just trip and smash my face in.
Oh, yes. Very good. Where next? 15.
This way.
This way.
I mean, technically, he's the hardest spot.
I see. Uh-huh. Interesting.
What is the silliest thing that you like on a hamburger?
No, I mean like.
Well,
Oh man, I dropped.
There's a question for you.
I'm perfectly lined up. Look at that.
Huh, that's pretty good.
The silliest thing I like in a hamburger, on a hamburger. I mean, I just like cheese.
You just like cheese?
Cheese.
You don't put like sauerkraut on your hamburger or anything?
No, but I have put ketchup on my apple slices. That was the thing I did as a child, and honestly, probably wouldn't mind.
Ketchup on your apple slices.
Yeah. And on my baby carrots. That was my child thing. I liked putting ketchup on
Kids
my
love ketchup, and I still don't
True.
understand why. Maybe it's just like something about their little kid physiologies that just love
Go
ketchup.
hog wild for
They're just so
ketchup.
hog wild for ketchup. Alright, fire your shot.
Okay. I just need to get over.
What do I put on hamburgers? It's been so long since I've had hamburgers.
I almost panicked. I thought that went wrong for a
I
second.
eat a lot of hamburgers.
Hey!
I know people who love bacon on their hamburger.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's like kind of a common thing though. I love onions on hamburger. I love like extra onions on hamburger. It's maybe that's not weird, but it is like not everyone likes onions.
Is there any foods that you despise?
Any foods that I despise? Oh, that's a question that has an answer for sure. Despise, like I will not tolerate eating it.
Yes,
Like it's basically
despise.
inedible. I mean, there's Old Reliable canned spinach. I don't know what they do to canned spinach that makes it like pure cancer, but it's pretty bad.
But like, what about like cooked foods? Like
Cooked
canned
foods.
spinach on itself is terrible, but like is
It
there
is
any kind of
terrible.
like dish?
I don't like cooked onions. I find the texture is repulsive, and the taste is.
I love it.
They lack. A cooked onion lacks literally everything a raw or like lightly toasted onion has. A fully cooked onion is abominable. Its texture is all wrong. It's all floppy and stupid. And its taste is all wrong. It's all milded out and sweet when an onion should be strong and spicy.
Do you just eat raw onions like an apple?
I
want to
I
know.
have tried that, but they like burn. They burn your mouth because they're full of acid.
Sweet onion.
So I would if I could, but I can't.
So there's no like dish
There's no dish.
that you hey just individual ingredients.
I'm more of an individual ingredients kind of guy. Let's see. What dish?
Yeah, I did it again.
It's not controversial to say that meatloaf has a troubled
It's not
history.
great.
Is it my
I
turn or
can
your
tell-
turn?
It's your turn.
Here, stand on me.
Get
I
yeeted.
like your mom's sweet.
Oh man, I've been yeeted.
Cool.
She puts her vegetables.
It's not controversial to say that meatloaf is a troubled dish, and it's hard to make a good meatloaf. It's kind of like fruitcake in that
Here,
regard.
you want this to de-smoke?
Her mom makes
Yep. Yeah, just like cake.
What about
But,
you?
Thank you.
Okay, individually for like the ingredients, generally, I'm okay with, as well as the I don't know, genre of dish. I don't know what other word there is for it. The genre of dish.
We'll call
Also
it
okay with
genre.
like other kinds of
Is food like
dishes that
music
are
or
in
is
this
food
like
like
family.
genealogy?
I have no idea. Maybe a mix of both.
Maybe both.
But lasagna.
Lasagna. I've had enough mediocre lasagnas that I'm kind of there with you.
Okay, but like I'm talking, the smell of lasagna alone initiates my gag reflex.
Just the smell of it.
Just looking at it is worse.
No.
Huh.
Putting it in my mouth is a no-go.
Lasagna. Some
The
things...
texture, something about lasagna has killed me since I was like a small child,
There's something
and I
about...
have never once been okay with it.
There's something about melted cheese. Like when you get cheese really hot. That can go wrong. So it could be... Is that the aspect of it? Is it the cheese that gets you?
It seems just everything.
It's just all of it.
More because then we don't.
It doesn't even have to be like bad lasagna. Like I've had like, according to naturally it's not me making these opinions myself, but lasagna that like my family has some pretty good recipes for lasagna and it's pretty darn good. But like for me, I just can't. Like spaghetti and stuff is kind of like I'm okay with spaghetti, but I don't really mind it and stuff. And you know, if it's good spaghetti, then yeah, it's good spaghetti. Tastes good. But lasagna, spaghetti in cake form? Thank you. No.
Spaghetti in cake form. Yeah, that's basically
what it
lasagna.
is.
It's just like...
It is wrong. Spaghetti should not be baked at all. Ever.
Spaghetti should not be baked.
Maybe it's the fact that it's baked. I don't know what it is.
Huh.
Just everything about the process and lasagna as a whole. Hate it. Terrible.
Just hate
Terrible.
it. Is it my turn? Just a quick reminder. Or is
No,
it
it's
your
mine,
turn?
I think.
Okay.
I think, yeah, it's mine.
I'll let you rock and roll then.
Alright. Don't mess this up for me.
You know I have to.
No, you don't. You really don't. That's not a requirement.
Destin. Fuck. Well, hopefully I have a cleaner shot for next round.
Stop doing that. It's too funny. Gail, this is the comedy to police. The joke's too funny.
Comedy is in my blood, which is good because
Apparently.
if it was just on my face, that wouldn't work so well for me.
I have none whatsoever, so...
Y'all. It's like there's a joke my dad loves to do, because someone will say, "Ah, you're funny," and I'll be like, "Well, it's a good thing looks aren't everything, ain't it?" He's
a good one.
He's a jokester.
No, that's where you inherited your comedy from, clearly.
Perhaps.
Genetic.
It's just genetic, yeah.
Yes.
I
did not inherit any comedy.
Aptitude, at least.
Comedy I have, I worked hard to earn.
This map
Great
reminds me of Intestine.
Yes. It's definitely has them large intestine vines.
Yes, the intestine vibes. It has intestinal vines. It should get that checked out, honestly, because that sounds alarming.
Listen, sometimes I mess up words, alright? If the words are similar, I mess up. That's what happens. Alright? You don't have to make fun of me for it.
No, this is like a whole thing with live entertainment. We mine the little slip-ups
because it's
for
called
their
comedy.
comedic value. And everyone in the chat spams word wrong in all caps. And we just have a good time of it. Now, they're not spamming right now, but we just don't have enough people, and we haven't taught them yet.
They're all sleepy.
It's late at night for some of them, so I accept that.
Yes. Also, something I realized about the Discord, computer edition that I didn't know was a thing was that it syncs up to your time zone. Like, when I'm on your server, all of the things say it was, it's your time zone. Like, all the times, done at this and this. I'll look at, what I just, sent. and then I'll look at the clock on the computer, and they're 2 different times.
Hold the phone.
And it also is like when I'm like messaging you on my computer or whatever, it'll do your time zone and not my time zone. Either that's a feature or it's a bug.
You talking about the app or the browser version?
The app.
The app. Let me go into the app.
Either that's just the thing, but it's synced up to your time because it's like 2 hours before mine.
Mine is like I'm in the library, and it says today at right now, today at 8:58 p.m. So I don't know, man.
I don't know.
It's
Weird.
I think it's your turn.
No, I just went. It's your turn.
Oh, you just didn't.
I
did not
botched it
progress.
and ended up in the exact place I was.
That happens. All right, we have a bit of a. Well, that's nice. There's a hill here, but there's a lip on the hill. So once you get up there, you have a good chance of
As long
staying.
as you don't yeet yourself
As
into
long
space.
as you don't like.
We are not here for the Gulf God space program.
Space program.
I said we're not here for the Gulf God space program.
Dude, look at this. There's actually a rim on this table. I'm in.
Yeah, I know, because my ball ended up there like twice.
I don't know where was I here?
Yes, around there, I'd say.
Around here. That's fair. Okay. All right.
Alright, I will go.
You will
Or did
go.
I already go?
Did you? Well, you got from down here to up here. So that
yes,
looks
you
like
go
progress.
You go. Oh,
We came close.
we just came to a sudden stop.
Is there? Oh, there's also an indent at the base of it. This is.
Oh.
There's a lot of geometry going on in just this hole alone.
Wow.
Wow.
Impressive.
Look at all that geometry. Wow, it's geometry.
Look at this grass. I can only imagine what your monitor must like every time you do that. It's just spitting everywhere.
You just I'd look away when I
clean
do
your
it.
monitor.
I do clean the monitor occasionally.
Occasionally. How long is occasionally? It's your turn.
Occasionally, I don't know how to clean it. It's like complicated. You have to get like
It's not
microfiber
complicated.
or
You get
something.
no, you just get some glass cleaner for like glasses. You wear glasses.
I do wear
So
glasses,
you
but I don't buy
get the
glass
glass-
cleaner.
It comes every time you get a new pair of glasses. You get a complimentary glass cleaner and cloth.
Okay, for real though, I have not bought a new pair of glasses in maybe a decade.
Okay, you see, I usually get new glasses.
Because your
Every-
eyes, you have
every
very
year?
special eyes.
Thanks.
Special eyes.
You're just saying that as code for your eyes are absolute trash.
I wanted to say your eyes are like stupid as fuck, but that wasn't as funny as saying you have special eyes.
You have special. That's a line from that one movie, Blue, about the parrots.
It's also a line from a
No, it's
commercial.
beautiful eyes. Oh yeah, a commercial.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
noob is pulling
Nub.
a noob.
Nub is leave. Goodbye,
Nub is
Nub.
leave.
Enjoy
Bye-bye.
shower.
Oh, I found an animation about Baba is You. It's like a little fan animation somebody
It's
made.
skee ball. It's
What?
fucking
Where?
skee ball. Come. Once you finish,
Oh, I didn't realize you were done.
I'm done. So finish and then join me in observing. Well, at least you stay on the mound.
At least I stayed on the
At
mound.
least you stay on the mound.
Yeah.
That's worth
At
something.
least you stayed on mound.
That's nice. This is a
Uh,
very. I
What was
wonder
I
how
saying?
much scripting it took. Anyway, skee
Probably
ball.
a lot.
It's skee ball.
It is skee ball. Okay.
Can you just like yeet?
You could, but you want to get points, don't you?
I think if you yeet it too hard, then it hits.
Oh.
Where
Oh,
does
yeah,
it
too.
go? You know what? Oh, you got a 2. Well,
Oh, I got 2. I added 2 to my points. The other ones have minuses.
yeah, I mean,
-3, -4. So you get to minus that from your score.
I don't even care, man. I'm gonna yeet.
You shouldn't care. If you've actually looked at the score, it doesn't matter.
I looked at the score halfway through, and I was very pleased with myself.
I'm sure you were. You got the -2 anyway.
Dude. Radical. Yep. Good game. Good game, book.
Yeah. Yay! You know what? That was fun. Save this for future. I like this mini golf map.
This has been... Yes, I like this map. This has been a fun Zeeplecast. But
Yeah, I
for
agree.
now, it is 9 o'clock PST. 11 o'clock CST, and it is time for us to begin our goodbyes. So, I will begin. You can catch me over at twitch.tv/GaleGuy. In the mornings, I've been doing some Rain World on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. And in the evening, Tuesday evening in particular, every other Tuesday, I'm here doing this, in case you didn't guess this was a thing that I did.
I mean, it's not like we have numbers on how many times we've done this so far or anything.
It's not like this is Zeeplecast 9 or anything, you know.
How could they have possibly known?
How could they have guessed? Look, you can't just assume people know things. But anyway, that's me. Book. What are you up to? What do you do? And where can we find you?
What am I up to? What do I do? And where can you find me? Well, you can find me in my own Discord if I'll do the command. And that's where you can find me. Otherwise, I'm here on Twitch on Thursdays. I'm looking into adding a new slot here, but I don't know when or where quite yet, so I haven't done that yet. But Thursdays, I've been playing Hollow Knight on my own streams. I've been having a good time with it. I'm finally starting to get some stuff done. Yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't done that yet. Don't. It's still in. Don't worry about it.
Make a note to fix that after the stream.
Making a note.
Just stack them on up.
Here comes another one. Okay. Anywho, what was I saying? Oh yes, so I'm playing Hollow Knight, and that's very fun.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find me right here at twitch.tv/booklover555. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, I exist. We'll see all you dudes in the next Zeeplecast.
Good. Okay.
I don't know who that is. Alright.
Okay, I'm going to hang up for the moment and
Okay.
then go on a raid. And you are free to go on a raid as you were. Or just, as you were. We're still figuring
I already
out.
ended. I already clicked ended.
Just already ended.
I thought the high five was the end. I'm sorry.
Okay. I don't know. We're feeling it out. We workshop it around here.
We don't exactly have an actual end.
Yeah.
We don't have an outro. We have an intro, but we don't have an outro. It's not a thing that we have.
Huh. Yeah. We have an intro, but not an outro. Well, maybe we should workshop an outro.
Maybe.
Maybe we should have like a cool musical cue as an outro. That'd be cool. Anyway.
That would be kind
who is streaming that I could raid that might like it? Boak Love Air 555. Yeah, I could raid this person. They're a cool person. I'd raid them. I'm just gonna open them up. /raid. But I'm just having.
I'm not even streaming anymore.
Not even
You can't read me or raid me.
You can't raid me, hot dog man. God.
Hey.
You do you know throw it on the ground, right? Be very awkward.
Yes.
If you didn't.
I threw it on the ground.
Such a silly dang
Not
song.
like you've made how many references
I
to
love
that song on a daily
because it's
basis?
so silly. It's such a wonderfully silly song. All right, well, I don't heckin' know who to raid, and so I'm just gonna fumble here for a while. I'm gonna look at the Twitch. I'm gonna say, hey, who's, we did some Gungeon earlier. Who
Is Chris streaming? I saw his notification earlier. Oh no, who would be?
Chris is? It looks like he's not going. It was Jimmy Day today.
Oh, it was Jimmy Day.
It was Jimmy Day.
Jimmy.
All right.
It's the Jimbo.
Jimbo.
You know, like
Jimbo.
the dad's nickname for Jimmy Neutron, Jimbo.
Jimbo. Yeah.
He always calls him that. That's right, Jimbo.
That's right, Jimbo.
Or whatever. I don't know.
It sounds about right. Oh God, I don't know any of these people, and I'm not comfortable rating them.
Then don't.
You can't just. It's not a then don't. It's not. You can't. It's not a then don't. It's not.
Well, what is it then? If not a then don't.
It's a choose the best option out of options you don't particularly like.
Why?
Because that's.
You have the option to not. You're like, I'm not into any of these people.
I guess that's an option. I kind of like the adventure of going on a raid.
It's my stream now. It's mine for now. This is mine now.
Biscotti, why? Biscotti, why you steal? Why you steal a Zeeplecast?
Biscotti. Biscotti. See, we need a specific Zeeplecast voice chat that Scotty can't get into.
I mean, he could join.
I'm kidding. I know.
The stupid show is over anyway. Excuse me.
True.
The silly show.
The stupid show.
Should not blaspheme my own show, as it are the greatest show.
I gotta take my glasses
I don't like. I'm conflicted. There's a there's a guy who I might watch later. I like to watch him, but he's like, he's not for everyone. So I'm not sure. But no streamer is for everyone, are they?
No, of course not.
Huh?
No mode of entertainment is for everyone. Of course not. Like I don't care for football, but there are people who go crazy for.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Fair enough. All right. Well, you know what? I've streamed for like 7 hours today. I am not in the mood to raid. So until next time, I would like to bid all you dudes a good see you later.
Bye-bye.
And just to I can't sarcastically wish you a happy Valentine's Day because it's actually like Valentine's Day soon. So instead, I will say happy Halloween and to all a good night.